is this?
A fan threw some shit, and then Thomas Bryant went at him or something.
Yeah,
like,
I see the Thomas Bryant one. Like,
he's
Thomas
going with
Bryant
another
was
player
off
though,
route.
not a fan, right?
no, it's a fan. A fan threw something, and then they got
Thomas
involved.
Bryant swung.
Oh, it's live. 7:20.
So finally, the two teams separated.
Oh, they got a slow-mo under this or above this.
There it is.
Let me see.
Damn.
Oh,
Whole
Jimmy was
hand
not
on his
having that,
throat.
though. Look at Jimmy. He put Isaiah
Yeah.
Stewart, bro. He's not having that.
Disrespectful.
Yeah, Najee, and we've talked about it.
Yeah, I don't think Jimmy's not one to play.
I heard
He's
Najee's a
not,
black
man.
belt in
He's gonna play
Taekwondo.
that.
Did you guys know that? I heard Najee's a black belt in
Yeah.
Taekwondo.
Same with some
real?
other guy.
No, I'm just
James
straight capping. I'm
Johnson.
just lying. I'm lying straight at my ass. I haven't heard shit.
This
No, he's
guy.
not.
I thought he actually is though.
No, it's
Said it
James
believably.
Johnson. James
James
Johnson's
Johnson,
a black belt.
Did you see the stat where it's like this guy has more knockouts than like field goals made or something? Bro, I swear I started laughing. It's like, why is this guy still in the NBA?
Exactly
Right.
for that reason, because he's a black belt or whatever.
They're scared. They're scared to fire him.
He comes in the game like 3 hard fouls and checks out. That's his whole role.
That's insane.
It's his job.
That
You
actually
gotta
is
have
the
their new
designated
best.
fouler. The PJ Tucker role.
I like it.
Yeah.
Hey, sometimes you just need no, I don't got nothing else. Do you?
Yeah, I have a game. We can play.
All right, let's do it. I think Gabe had a star bench cut too, so
Yeah.
we can get
All
to
right,
it.
let's start this. So since there's not that much NBA news this week, since they're
we
gone
have
for a
one game
week.
since. We have
We're just
one
getting
game
in
since last
in
pod.
this final stretch of NBA season
Yeah.
till the playoffs.
So I thought about it like a NBA what if scenarios, and if somebody did this, would you have them in this regard, or what would you think about this player? So I have 5 of them, or four of them. My first one is: what if Kevin Durant won 2 chips without Golden State? Where would you put him all time?
2 chips.
Yeah,
Without
the 2 chips that he won.
2.
Without Golden State?
That's not even believable. Like at least say one. I'm just kidding.
I'm saying like instead of being at Golden State, he won 2 in OKC.
Oh, you're saying instead of Golden State, like if he just
I
went
thought you said
somewhere
he
else.
never won chips.
So,
like,
so Curry
Yeah.
Curry goes down from 4 to 2, right? Like confirmed? Like
Well, we're not adding that.
Curry match.
We're just,
No,
we're
because-
just thinking about KD. KD won.
Well,
2.
he's
Yeah,
gonna
why
be
are you
under
bringing up
Curry
Curry,
because
bro? My
Curry
man
has
wanted to
four.
hate on Curry so bad.
No,
He's like,
because
oh,
if
Curry
Curry
got
has
2 now,
4
right?
chips, because if Curry has 4 chips, I'm not moving him above Curry. He's gonna be below him regardless. You feel me? That's why I'm saying,
Oh.
does Curry lose his 2 chips in this
No,
what if
Curry still has his
scenario?
chips.
Then
Curry
he's
still
under
has chips.
Curry. Because if Curry has 4, KD has 2. I don't care.
I'm gonna say. I mean, I don't know.
he
where
said,
I'd
"Where
rank
did you
him.
rate him all time?" Just not
Under Curry.
in terms of Curry.
Yeah, where do you have
Under
Curry then?
Like top 11, 12? Under him.
So you'd have
All
KD. win.
time.
All time. He's 12 to like 13 in area.
It
So it'll be under
depends
that.
where he won him though. Like, did he win him in Brooklyn?
OKC.
Oh, okay. See,
stays.
he
Also,
stays.
Russ goes up too.
This guy.
What are you doing? We're just talking about KD.
Yeah, man. Like,
This KD. Hypothetically KD.
Where's my Westbrook jersey?
I mean, this is
so he
more-
won his 2 somewhere else. I think it
Yeah.
would definitely be higher.
Like him as the number 1 leader type of thing.
probably be a top 10
Yeah.
player. He would move in the
You put him
top
at
10.
10?
for me. Yeah, like
I still
right
think he
here.
needs to
Yeah,
have
so
more chips.
even if he only has 2, it's just like
No,
it's
because
like
you
a
like that.
it's like an Aaron Rodgers type of deal. Like he
Yeah.
only has 1.
I don't know.
but
I can't give him that. He'll be under
He's
like
like
Curry and Hakeem
one of the best
Olajuwon
ever.
for me.
Why would he be under Hakeem?
Hakeem has 2 rings, but he has like Depoy and shit like that, so it matters.
Yeah, but you wouldn't
Yeah,
even
but
watch a single one of his
KD's
games.
offensive.
Like,
No, I watched
You
him when
did
he
not
whooped
see a
Shaq.
single-
I watched him
No,
when he
you
whooped
didn't.
Shaq. I was alive
no,
at
you
that
did
time.
not.
I
This
was.
guy watched Luca and when he was back home.
Yeah,
in
Shut the
Slovenia.
fuck up, dude. That's true.
Hey,
That's
watch
Luka
Luka.
Like, bro,
Madrid.
Hey, no disrespect to Bill Russell, but I can never put Bill Russell in my top 10 because I never seen that motherfucker play a second. of
Facts, bro.
basketball.
I hate Huston. Huston, talk right now. Where's Bill Russell right now in your top
I was
10?
about to speak. I was letting
I
him finish
hate
his
you.
point. I still
But
have
you
Bill
just
Russell
said
top
you
10
said he's
because-
not passing Hakeem Olajuwon, and you haven't seen him play second
I
either.
did.
Well, just because of like how many rings he's won, and then like him saving the NBA, being a player coach, and everything, that counts too.
I respect Bill
opinion.
Russell, like RIP, respect, but I can't put him there because I never seen him play. Respect to
That's
him.
fair,
I'm
that's
sure.
fair.
I'm sure. Dr. J got him in his top 10 and don't have LeBron in his top 10. It's just how it is.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah.
how the errors are gonna be. Fucking Brandon Miller
take
got
into account
Paul
how
George at
me
number
pers-
1.
Yeah, I see where you come from. Me personally, I put him there because of what he's done. So even if I watched it or not,
Yeah.
like Will, I haven't watched Will, but
Paul George is
he's
just a
up
T Mac of
100
this
points.
generation.
Huh?
KD with 2 chips by
Pretty
himself is top
much.
20.
I said Paul George is just a T Mac of this generation.
Well, not necessarily. T Mac ain't even won a playoff series, so
T-Mac
I mean, Paul George
has not made out the
doesn't have
first
a whole
round
lot of playoff
except for
wins
the
either.
Spurs when he got carried.
Hey, that
Except for the
Pacers
Spurs.
Paul
Besides
George
Pacers.
though.
Yeah, besides
Yeah.
Pacers. But since
T Mac don't even have that. If T Mac did that
Yeah,
on
that's
the
true, that's
Magic
true.
or like the Rockets, I would be
Yeah.
I'm with you. But
He
Well,
rolled
I'd
the
have-
dice with
having
I'd
the
have-
Spurs.
one playoff series win is insane, and you're like one of the
Yeah,
best of all
that's
time.
insane. Yeah, I never don't mind that. I'd probably put KD like top 10 to 15 if he was 1-2 because everybody ahead of him has so many championships and have the same accolades. So
Yeah.
If he might have won some more MVPs if he was on his own too.
yeah, right. Maybe another OKC MVP.
Yeah.
Still, like they still have all those other guys have championships and multiple MVPs, at least.
Yeah, you
I
gotta
guess
have
so.
that. You
I still
gotta
think
have that.
if-
It's
I'll have
like a
to sit
barrier
down
to
and-
entry.
and name
Think
people,
about
but
it.
That's got to be like the
Ten-
the barrier to entry, us into that like ranking. You gotta have at least some of these, you know, at least.
I think possible top 10.
Possibly,
I think
yeah.
he'd be-
If he
he'd
ended
be
his
like
career,
top 12 easily. Top 12 easily.
yeah, top
I would
12.
put
I'd put him there.
I think that's
15.
max level. Like,
All right,
Blazing.
next one. What if Steph Curry won another championship with Golden State before he retires? So he wins 5 rings. Where'd you
Good
put
for
him
him.
all time?
I
Good
kill
for
myself.
I wouldn't even rate.
No, just
Crazy. That's so
That's
wild.
good.
It'll solidify my top 10, and then I got to think about it a little more.
Top
I
10
put him over.
solidify
I put him
five.
as my best point guard of all time.
5
He's
Rings,
already
rings,
the
yeah.
best point guard.
Well, I mean, me personally, because Magic Johnson's like top 5 easily. So if you put on your Banks point card, then he'd be
Yeah,
top
so
5.
Curry would be probably 5. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'll put Curry 5. He had
Because if
5
he gets
rings.
5
Because-
rings and then like
Because here's my
That's
logic.
kinda like
So
you.
right now, here's some players I have over Curry. I'll put Shaq over Curry. I put Magic. I put Tim Duncan. But if Curry
Mhm.
gets what was his number 5, like he's gonna have the same amount as Duncan. He'll have more than Shaq. He'll have Magic. Obviously, like his situation is different, but like he'll
Yeah.
probably have enough accolades to clear him. Like the only
I'd
people
say
above
he'd beat Bill Russell and Will Chamberlain, in my opinion.
No, I'm saying the only people above him for me would probably be like LeBron, Jordan, Kareem, and Kobe.
Yeah, Kobe.
Yeah, probably Kobe. Just
Same list for me.
But
as
even
best.
then,
Same
like
list.
even in like Kobe, the only thing Kobe like at that point, the only thing Kobe would add over him is like the off court and like legacy stuff. You know what I mean? Like
Defense
what he
stuff,
meant
too.
to the game.
defense
So
too.
that
Defense too.
But
That's
also
like a
just
huge
like
part of the game.
they both have 5 rings, but then Kobe would only have 1 MVP to Steph's 2. You know, all the
Yeah.
shooting. So at that point, it'd be even a toss up with him and Kobe. Personally,
Yeah.
I would put Kobe because I'm a Laker fan and I grew up on him and everything he meant to the game in general. But I wouldn't even be mad if he won another ring. I wouldn't even be mad if someone had him ahead of Kobe at that point.
Especially
So-
like on his own, like he did before. So
Especially if he
yeah,
was
he'd
another
probably be,
one,
the
like
top 7.
if he was in the same situation, like if the Warriors didn't do anything, like they just had this same team, then that's even more impressive.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe he wins another MVP. More All NBAs on his resume too. So
I
the
don't know
5th
about
one
the
would kind of
MVP,
solidify top 10 for sure.
I
I
think
think
he's
you gotta
already
do a lot
top
more.
10.
I feel you gotta do more for me. You gotta have
He's
like
already
that
top
all-NBA
10,
defense.
Curry, but
Because you don't
Top-
have Bill Russell up there.
Correct. I do
I, would-
not.
I actually have my list in front of me.
What's your 10?
I could throw it up.
Yeah, go ahead.
I got
Artificial new.
hold up. Can I? Nah, so I'll read it out. I don't want to share it. LeBron number 1. Then I got Jordan, Kobe, Kareem, Magic, Shaq, Tim Duncan, Steph Curry, Larry Bird, Will Chamberlain.
Yeah, so no Bill Russell in the top 10. It's
Bill
interchangeable
Russell-
for me.
Bill Russell like top 15 though. Shout out to Bill Russell, but he averaged like 12 points in his career. I can't do it.
Thank you. Bez knows.
See,
Bez knows ball.
Curry right now is my 11th.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I have
Yeah,
Bill Russell on that list.
I think Curry's above Wilt, just because like Wilt had all the numbers and stuff, but like
Mhm.
winning when it
Yeah,
comes to
it's-
winning, Curry clears.
Yeah,
Yeah, also
I'd
he
say
played
those
with
two
like
guys are.
porn stars and shit or whatever.
Yeah, I can see why. Those are the 2 guys I take out of the top 10 that I have on my top 10 currently because of those things, but I hold them a bit higher in regard as to why that.
You got
Yeah, top
respect for the
10
OGs.
Yeah.
Hey,
Too much respect.
Another one I had since you mentioned LeBron, and I don't have him as my number 1.
If
Do you
he
think
wins
if he wins
already-
another championship, he'd be the greatest player of all time?
oh yeah,
He's
well
already
he's
there.
already that to me, but like
Solidified. I guess.
If he wins one more at 40 years old, that's gotta give it, bro. Winning at 40 years old and being that dude is crazy, Austin.
Or that
Exactly.
yeah, if
takes
he
like a
wins one
week
at this age,
insane.
that's
It'd be
gotta
so
like
crazy.
Dude, because if he's 40 averaging 30 in the playoffs, nobody in the universe could say anything ever again, bro. This is insane. He's 40. averaging a triple double, 30-point game. Come on, bro. Come on,
Yeah,
bro.
that dick suck would be insane, bro.
And also, like
When
when it comes to
the niggas
NBA,
is like,
yeah, when it
Yeah,
comes to
from your
NBA
kind.
history, bro, if LeBron does that, bro, they're gonna show so many graphics where it's like when he was a teenager versus now, and it's like the same numbers. He got a ring both. Like it's gonna be insane agenda pushing with
Yeah,
these graphics
I mean-
if he wins another championship.
You
Yeah.
can't even make that up, honestly.
Like 20 years of dominance, like all this.
To
shit.
me personally,
like, you
though-
have the 2K graphics. Like this is when LeBron started dominating the league.
I don't think he'd ever pass Jordan unless he
Jordan.
won 6 chips.
I think it's just a stupid argument, but
I don't
think
get
that
why
that number doesn't matter.
Losing in
That
the
number
finals
shouldn't
is
matter.
better than not making it.
yeah.
I mean, you have to. I mean, if you win 6 is insane. 6-0 compared to LeBron's record is insane.
No, Jordan ain't 6-0.
Yeah, but-
Jordan like 6-6. He just didn't make to the finals those other years, but he lost for sure.
I'm
You
talking
gotta
about
count.
the
You
finals.
gotta count playoff entry. You gotta be like, okay, lost first round.
Why?
Why are we not counting it?
Because
Why don't you count
Isaiah
playoff entry?
whooped that ass. Isaiah Thomas and the Bad Boy Pistons, they sent him into retirement. That motherfucker said, "I'm not beating him, so I'm gonna leave the league for 2 years."
I only care
so
about
can
his
avoid
wins.
L's on my resume.
I only care about
I don't know.
the Dubs.
This
bro.
argument is like the comment, like the
Yeah, that's what I'm
He
saying.
quit.
basketball debate in high school.
Yeah,
I'm not
hey,
even gonna
that's
entertain
like-
it.
it's
that's
like
like-
they only care about the Dubs.
Yeah,
Dude,
I'm not
what
gonna
Michael
entertain it.
Jordan did is that if LeBron retired for 2 years while Steph Curry had Kevin Durant, that's what Jordan did. If LeBron retired for 2 years, so Kevin Durant can win his championship, then came back and then won again with Cleveland.
That's not
That's
true
what it
because if
would've been
LeBron, if MJ never retired, he'd have more rings.
Nah, you can't just say
I
that.
don't think so.
What?
I think he
what?
would because he was.
They
he
lost the
retired
year
at his
before he
prime.
retired.
What
in
is
the
this
first
glazing
round.
projection? This
Or
is such
whatever
insane
round.
glazing.
Okay, but my reasoning as to why like he has to win 6 is because it's so close to the point where like you're
But if
picking.
LeBron got
like-
LeBron got 5 rings and 7 finals appearances, that's not good enough. Like 7 finals appearances can't equal
that
one
just
ring.
means he didn't
Like,
get it
that's
done
ridiculous.
7 times. Or how many times did he miss?
That's
it?
just dumb.
I don't know. I'm just making
It's
it.
just such a
taking it into
disingenuous
account.
argument to be like, oh, he just couldn't get it done. Oh, he just didn't get it done. Like,
Yeah, I mean
just
to be
with
the
no
greatest ever,
context,
you got to
it's
get it
just a
done.
completely-
Like
He has
Jordan got
valid
it done.
excuses. Other than one finals, he has valid excuses for all of them. Other than the one against the
Mavs.
first one against Dallas in the Heat, that was the only one that he for sure.
That's
like,
where he
showed
lost the
out.
debate. Michael Jordan would never lose.
That's
to
just
as
stupid.
as a guy.
Michael
That-
Jordan
Yeah,
lost
nah,
the
but
debate
yeah,
when he went
but
to play
If
different
he's in the
sports.
first round, though, if he's in the first round, it's all good.
Okay, but we just can't care about the wins, right?
This is dumb. No, that's
Why
stupid.
not?
To only care about the when you win.
Dude,
The
6
when you
wins is
win.
impressive and one of the toughest
This-
errors
this-
ever.
Yeah, it's
this is never
impressive.
gonna change, you
Bill
guys.
got
This
11.
is not
No,
gonna
no,
change.
no, no. Don't say 6 wins. Say 6 wins when he made it to the finals. Don't
Yeah,
leave
like-
out the other stuff.
Okay, 6-0 when he made it to the finals. Every year, he
And
made it to the
also,
finals. he won.
I also care about longevity. That matters to me too.
Oh
So
my god!
yeah, no. Why
Yeah.
should that should not matter? Jordan was
Because you
dominant
should only
for the
compare
12
someone's
years.
prime for the greatest ever. You can
Also,
only compare
Jordan's
people's
not
prime.
Okay,
carrying
okay.
that.
So let me ask you this question though: How come T.J. Warren isn't one of the best players in NBA history? He had an
Because he
amazing
sucks.
prime of 12 games. It was an incredible prime. It
Talking about
was an incredible
seasons.
prime.
Nah, bro, because even if we're talking
Isaiah
about,
Thomas, why is he not in the Hall of Fame? The short one, the 5'9" one.
if we're,
He had-
bro,
talk
even
about them
even
two
when it
games.
comes to the
Dude, he had
peak-
one
even
good
when it comes to
season.
the peak conversation, you're not gonna tell me there's any player better than 2018 Braun ever in life in history. There's not a single one. There's not even
Why?
close. Like
I
there was no
believe-
year
I
that
think-
Jordan, none of Jordan's best years were as good as 2018 Braun.
Come
I
on,
don't
bro.
know about
When
that
it comes to
one.
skill,
I don't know about
like
that one.
real skill, on the court,
Average
not
like
a single
36
one.
one season.
I don't know
And
about that
won.
one, Omar.
That doesn't matter. Braun averaged 37 in the playoffs. Like
Like I
Carry-
agree with
carry
you.
straight
2018
bums
is
to the
not my
finals.
favorite, not my favorite version of Braun. I'd say like 2014 as the Heat. I think that's the best player I've ever seen play basketball. Just because you're the best ever doesn't mean you're the greatest. I'll give LeBron. He's the boat. He's the best player I've ever seen play basketball. But he's not the greatest player ever. From
So why isn't-
like,
I think
Why
I think
isn't Bill
there's a
Russell
lot.
ahead of Tim Duncan? Why isn't Bill Russell ahead of Tim Duncan in your all-time list if winning is
obviously
like
take into
everything?
context, like Will Chamberlain was dropping 100 against Plumbers. That's why we don't think he's the greatest player ever, and he didn't win against Bill Russell too.
Yeah,
so.
you don't think that the
Bill
Bill
league
Russell's
has
a
got
bad
better
example.
since
He's
Jordan was playing?
obviously like no,
Like Tim Duncan was playing against Shaq, Kobe, and still won 5
But
times.
dude, there's so many expose videos of Jordan in his era, dude. Like
Dude, he
like,
played
at
against
the end of
great
the day, like,
players.
I wanna
Charles Barkley's
respect-
a
I
great
wanna
player.
respect
Karl
the
Malone's a
80s and
great player.
90s.
Like
Bro,
Shaq.
what are
but
those
the
three
talent
players?
level
Omari.
is better every single year. The talent level
Omari.
is way crazier this year than it is.
Okay, but
than it was
so we're
in
supposed
the
to knock
90s.
down the Jordan
Omar,
debate
what are
because he was
those?
playing
What are
less
those? What are
talented
those three players? Those
But
three, hold
those
on,
players are
those
still
three
talented
players.
too. The ruling was
Hold on,
different
Hudson.
also.
Hold
Sorry.
on, Hudson. Those three players on the Chicago Bulls, they're literally going on a world tour because they was capping about Michael
Yeah,
Jordan's entire
facts.
documentary, saying how great
Facts.
he was, and they were like tired of getting disrespected. Like,
Dude, one of his
yeah,
kids-
because
one of
niggas
his
act like he did it by
one of his
himself, too.
ex-wife, of course, he's gonna go on tour talking about MJ His own kid was smashing his
Because
ex-wife.
Jordan was saying like, "Oh, I did
Yeah,
it by
man.
myself. I made these guys were all chumps and I turned them into champions." And they're saying, "No,
Okay,
we
that's,
helped
I
you,
don't know
brother."
about that narrative.
Yeah,
but
because
all I'm
Jordan
saying
wasn't
is
doing
that-
nothing before they got there.
Okay,
was just
LeBron
getting
has
buckets.
one
He
of
was-
the,
he was
yeah,
like
one of the
fucking-
greatest.
he was like
rosters
Jalen
of all time.
Green.
He has the most Hall of Famers he's ever played with, ever in NBA history.
Who?
He has the most Hall of Famers played with.
Okay,
Ooh.
dude, that's hella out of context
Bron.
too. The people make those
Half of
graphics
them
and then
were-
put
dude, no,
yeah.
we
People
can't
make
talk
those graphics and
Derrick
they be having
Rose on
like
the
Cavs
Cavs.
Shaq. They have
Okay,
Cavs
we
Shaq
don't have
on
to
there.
talk
Be
about
like,
that.
oh,
I'm
you're
talking
gonna-
about
you're
like
gonna be the Hall
obviously
of
like
Famer.
Dwayne Wade was good. Bosh is gonna
But
be a Hall
dude,
of
it
Famer
was
too.
an obvious. A lot of these
Kyrie's
people had
gonna be a
obvious
Hall of Famer.
drop-offs.
Anthony Davis is gonna be a Hall of Famer. Like these guys are all really good top level talent.
Okay, but
when it's
Kyrie
like-
was doing nothing before Bron.
You
Like
act like
he's
you act like
You
Jordan.
He's
mean
getting
Kyrie
buckets.
was Kyrie was him?
yeah, as the 15 seed.
Okay, it was still him. Look what he did with
Okay,
him.
but yeah, then Bron walked
This
over
is
there and
dropping
said,
40
"This is-
40
not a
bombs back to
fifth-
and
back.
they're in the
Brother.
finals.
It's just such a close debate. I mean, I have LeBron at 2, and I think
Hey,
he's the best
Scottie
player
Pippen
ever
is him
seen, but-
too. He left to the Trailblazers and they made the playoffs. I
Hey,
think
Scottie
that was the
Pippen
year
6-0.
Well, yeah, Scottie Pippen
Who?
6-0 too.
Did he win a
Scottie
chip
Pippen. He made it to the Western Conference Finals
and
with
lost?
the Trailblazers.
He
Yeah,
didn't
but
have
Jordan never made it
that
to the
guy
Western
with him. He
Conference
didn't have
Finals.
Hemi Jordan on his
Yeah,
team.
how many Western Conference Finals Jordan make?
I don't know, 6. That's 6 and up.
Nah,
more
he
than
ain't made
6.
no
Nah,
Western
he made
Conference
zero.
Finals.
He ain't made no Western Conference Finals. He was
He's
in a
that good.
weaker
He went to the
conference.
East and the West.
How many
What do you do on the
playoff berths
Wizards?
he have on the Wizards? How
Exactly.
many chips he have on the Wizards?
He averaged 30 though. Career average 30. And LeBron doing that?
It don't matter.
No.
Yeah, dude. If he wanted to, he could
Who
average
has the
45.
most points of all in NBA history?
Yeah, longevity.
Ah,
That's all you
exactly.
need. That's he'll always
Longevity
win that
matters.
award.
Like
I'd
I
rather
said,
make it to the
Bron,
finals
in
in
my
more
opinion,
years.
Bron has the peak. Bron has the peak argument and the
No, he
longevity
doesn't.
argument.
Career wise, he doesn't have a peak.
There's
argument.
not a single bro like 2018. Like Jordan is not taking that Cavs team to no finals ever.
That's just
He's
that's
not-
just a
he's
straight up
not
lie, bro.
putting the
Average
backpack
36
on.
points more.
He's not
And
putting the
won.
backpack on like these.
I don't
He's
know
not
about never
getting.
taking
He's
the
not.
backpack on.
he's
Yeah,
not
LeBron
yeah,
has
yeah.
the
cares,
greatest.
I can't
LeBron
say
got the
that.
greatest championship of all time, in my opinion.
Okay, that's fair. I agree with you there.
So that's the peak he's talking about right there.
I think Jordan can take him to the finals.
That whole
I think Jordan can
that
take
Now,
him to
one
the
ring
finals.
is the greatest ring ever, arguably.
Like doesn't
Well, it
mean
is,
he's the
but
greatest
it's-
ever just because
it's
he's the
fine.
greatest ring. There's a lot of things
No,
that happen
no,
for
but
him
then,
to win
like,
that ring.
So that's what I'm saying. Like Jordan, he got 2 little final sweeps against garbage teams in the West equals LeBron's 1 win against the super team. 3-1
Okay, LeBron
comeback.
has one
So
of the
it's
worst
like,
final losses ever.
That don't matter. That was the first one.
And he
I mean,
that
the
was
second
his
one.
first one
Yeah,
with
the
the
second
super
one.
team. Lost to one man in
Dang.
Dirk Nowitzki.
Dog,
Body
one,
that
it's
man.
not one man.
Yeah. So
Oh
did,
my
hey,
God.
didn't the defending champs Kobe Bryant lose to them too?
He
Right.
lost to them,
right
yeah.
before that.
It was a good
Okay,
team,
then.
but he didn't have a super team, did he? Then he played the
Kobe
Scrubs,
Bryant?
OKC Scrubs, young Kevin
The
Durant.
defending champs, they have a super team.
No,
Their team was really good.
Hassan,
not as
Considering
good
they
as
were
LeBron's
defending
team.
champs.
Hassan,
What?
Hassan, what are you talking about?
dude, by the way, the
LeBron's team
Mavericks
was
ran
better.
through
He had
the
Wade
Thunder
as
that year
coach.
too. They ran through the
Not
Thunder,
one,
who
not
had
two,
KD
not
and Westbrook.
three, not
They ran
four,
through the
not
Lakers,
five.
so they was just killing everybody. It wasn't.
It was a
just
great
LeBron.
team. It wasn't like
They
there
were
was
the third
some
seed
straight
though.
scrubs.
That year in 2011, they were the third seed in the Mavs.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
Third seed is
Okay,
is a
doesn't
and
matter.
mass.
it's a
Like,
good seed. It's not like they
Yeah.
were
Okay, it doesn't mean they're the best
the
team.
Heat made the finals as the 8th seed.
They had a good run. That's all I'm saying. It's not like they ran through the Timberwolves and the fucking Kings, and then oh my god, they just happened to be LeBron. They beat the Lakers, the Thunder, probably another good team I'm
They was
forgetting. So like
Real nigga teams.
Okay, the Thunder, young Thunder team. That's another
they made it to
If
the
you win by
finals the
LeBron.
year before or the year after.
Yeah, after,
year after,
right
yeah,
after. they
2012,
made it to
and
the finals.
LeBron whooped them.
Wasn't KD
'cause
an
they were
MVP
young.
too? Am I tripping? I don't know.
That year? KD, I think so. Yeah,
Wasn't he?
Yeah, he
Young.
was.
He's an MVP player, bro. Stop this.
he's still young, like no experience.
Give credit to that.
No,
Bro, he got MVP.
for sure. But they
Yeah,
was
you gotta give
scrub
credit to the
team at all,
Mavs.
yeah.
Like
I do. The Mavs. I am giving them credit, but we're acting like he didn't have. Dirk was the only superstar on that team.
No, yeah, for sure. It was the worst loss, but it's like I'm not
Mhm.
gonna make that erase everything else he did because of the one.
Well, I'm not saying that too. It's like a nitpicking
yes,
battle.
you are.
for
You
the
literally
greatest
said
ever.
you said he lost the debate right there,
Yeah, so you did.
Yeah,
say
Yeah,
that-
that.
because
that's nothing you can do after
JJ
you lost
Barea
to
was
them.
fucking him up.
bro. It don't
No,
matter.
he
That's
wasn't, bro.
insane.
That's just memes, bro. That's meme culture.
Yeah, that's
But
memes,
JJ
yeah.
Barea was not fucking no one up, bro.
I'm sure if you looked at the per possession basis, fucking, you know what I mean. There's not gonna be
Per
like
possession
Bron is shooting 30%.
And honestly, nobody was locking Braun up. It was mostly just Braun like trying to be
Scheme.
too pass heavy. Like he was trying to do
Yeah.
too much with the passes. That was when I don't know if y'all remember, but Dwayne Wade said the next year, like, bro, this is your team. Like, I know I'm
Yeah.
Miami and all that, but like, you gotta, if we want to win, you have to be the guy.
Well, that shouldn't
So,
even be a question. If that was Jordan, we already knew it was his team. LeBron's just too passive.
Different mentality. That don't mean that he's not a better
Yeah,
player.
you're not
It's just
killing
different
LeBron.
mentality.
And then Ray Allen saved his career too. Let's not forget.
Man,
Alright.
come on, man.
I'm just kidding. On to the next.
Hey, Tony Kukoc saved Jordan career.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
The last
Robert
one I
Horry.
had is
Robert always saying
what
Jordan too,
happened?
and Kobe.
where would you rank Luka Doncic if he won the MVP or not MVP, the NBA Finals this year? Would he be the
Top
best
five.
player in the NBA?
Top 5 all time.
In the NBA,
Top two,
like,
right next to
all
Wemby. Him and Wemby are
All
1
time
and
is
2,
crazy.
right there. 1-2 punch.
Did you see what Gilbert Arenas
fuck?
said?
Nah.
He said Luka's already the best European player ever.
Yeah, I don't know about greatest. I mean,
Jokic is better.
skill wise, like skill wise.
He said I don't give a fuck. Jokic is
It's
fat
between
or
Luka and
something.
Jokic.
Jokic is fat.
I don't know if he said he was fat and like legit, but like he said something along those lines. Like he's not athletic enough or something.
Luka's just more exciting because that nigga can put up fucking 70 points.
Luka's fat too.
Nah,
But everybody right now, like you value scoring. So I think that Jokic is better all around. You know, I think he's a slightly better playmaker. Obviously, he's a better rebound. He's fucking 70.
Is he even better than Dirk yet? Like, can we even say Luka's better than Dirk yet? Like, I don't know.
Nah, he
No,
gotta
he
get
doesn't
some
have the
better.
accolades.
his
At least
stats are
Jokic
there,
has
but
accolades.
Not greater. I don't know.
He has that
still-
exactly, yeah. At least Jokic
Jokic
has
has
know,
two
two
MVPs.
Dirk
Might get
MVP,
another one.
finals,
Another
is
championship.
different.
So
But yeah,
if
skill-
Luka wins a chip this year, does he surpass Dirk Nowitzki?
Not yet.
Yes.
Not yet. You got to get an
No,
MVP
yes.
too.
Yeah,
You
no,
got to
yeah,
get the
he's-
hardware.
no,
I don't
you're
think
not
he
gonna
does,
get
bro.
MVP.
I'm not giving it like
The
Dirk
league is too
top.
talented. It's hard. It's like the league was really talented when Dirk won, but right now, like it's. I feel like winning one these days. I feel like how do I phrase
More
this?
impressive?
As time goes on, winning one is gonna be more and more like impressive because of
Yeah.
how good people are.
Talent.
You know what I mean? Like
Like,
there's so many people right now. Like even with the Tatum conversation, yeah. Like I feel like in other years Tatum would be in the MVP conversation. Right now he's barely even top 5 if he is. You know what I mean?
That's a good point you made. I want to add on to that by saying, you know how we used to have like three-peats and like repeat champions? I feel like now if that happens, it's gonna be like insane. Like if a team wins 2 in a row, it'd be damn near
They'd
like
have to
a
have a super
three-peat was
team or
back in
something
the
like
day.
that. Yeah,
That's
they'd
what
have
I'm
to have a
saying though.
super-
Like it would have to be like an insane like dynasty type shit. Like
Yeah.
before dynasties were three-peat, but I feel like nowadays if you win 2 in a row, like we can consider you. Like the Heat dynasty, they never won 3, but they won 2 in a
Yeah.
row and obviously made to the finals, but it's just been harder to get back there as time goes on.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
No, yeah. That's
I
I
think he'll win a MVP along the line too, down the line. So if he wins a chip first, I already put him ahead because of the statistics, what I've seen from him, such as like playoff performance stats. That would have to carry on for him to win a championship. So
I'm
Just
looking
get
at
at
the end
it.
of the day, Dirk only has one. So if Luka gets one, there's no reason to be like, nah, but Dirk's just better. You know what I mean? Like Luka's stats. If it wasn't for the chip, Luka, I would say like stats wise and skill wise, I'm gonna take Luka. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
100%.
I'm looking at a
hardware,
list
obviously,
here.
you gotta give Dirk his credit.
I'm looking at a list here from Hoops Hype, and they're ranking the top 40 European players. Luka's already 5.
At least,
So they
yeah,
have
at
a-
least.
Who's
It
the
was-
top 5?
It was number 1 Dirk, number 2 was Giannis, number 3 was Jokic,
I
number
guess
4
Giannis
was
counts.
number 4 is Pau Gasol, and then 5 is Luka.
How's Dirk better than Jokic or Giannis?
Powell's kind of crazy, honestly. I love Powell. No disrespect to Powell,
Yeah, Luka's better. Come on now.
but come on now. Yeah, like
Come on now.
I think they're
Powell's
just
very
saying.
pivotal, very, very important. to
I
the
think they're
championship
taking it.
runs.
I think they're taking into account like what they did overseas too, because he
Yeah,
got 2
okay,
gold
yeah.
medals.
Overseas.
So
Oh,
yeah, Powell won 2 gold medals with Spain. They was fucking us up back in the day. I remember.
Yeah, they were.
2008. They had to go get the redeem team because of his ass.
Yeah,
So
I guess if you want to take the take
if
out.
he can counting everything, but
And Luka
yeah,
only
turn-
played what 5 years, 6 years, and they played like damn near 20. Or
yeah,
Dirk and what's his name? Powell.
yeah, they put here like he's well on his way to being like at the top, but it's just that he's like young as hell right now. Like they anticipate him being there, but they're just saying we got to respect the OGs
Yeah.
basically.
The top 5 is crazy. Like 5 years in, 6 years in.
yeah.
Basically.
If honestly, if Luka had a great team, like
And the dudes
if
under
Luka
him,
was drafted to the Celtics, like Tatum was,
Yeah, no, he'd win a chip already.
yeah, it was like they have a chip already.
the players
They're
under
working
him
towards it.
too. The players under him too, like I don't even think it's close. Like Tony Parker, he's clearing him. Like Marcus
Yeah.
Gasol, he's clearing him. Gobert,
Hall of Famer?
Like speak that's let me speak
Peja
that name.
Stojakovic,
Same
like
sentence.
so Arvidas Sabonis,
AK-47.
Tony Kukoc is on
Yeah,
here.
that's it.
Kevin, Kevin.
Listen,
Mm.
go look at my TikTok right now.
Joakim Noah's French. I had no
Hold
idea,
on.
bro. What the fuck?
Was he?
He's French,
Yeah, I just found that out right now.
but is he like French? Like, is he French American or is he just like straight from France?
I don't know.
Joakim Noah.
I'm on his European ranking, and he's
Oh,
over
yeah.
here number
I guess
16.
so. I guess he. That's crazy.
So
I'd be so
yeah.
surprised. I thought he went to like. Well, I mean, he could have just came to college in the States, but
No, he did.
Yeah,
He
I thought
did.
he
He
was
went to
from the States.
Florida.
yeah.
No.
So I thought he was just from the States. That's crazy.
Gallinari, Porzingis, Turkoglu. Yeah.
You guys have any
Porzingis can go higher
other
than
what
that,
ifs?
depending
That was
on
all
what they
mine.
I was gonna do a similar thing, but for Jokic. So if Jokic wins a back-to-back championship, like where would you put him? Is he
And
top 10
finals
now?
do.
MVP?
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
No, he'd be top 15 too.
What?
You don't think
He'd be
he's
where
passing
KD
Will
is.
Chamberlain with two
No.
Finals MVPs? He might. What if he wins the MVP, regular season MVP, and another ring this year?
Yeah, so 3-time MVP, 2-time Finals MVP, 2-time NBA champion. He'd be still like he'd be like under Curry, higher than Kevin Durant, because those guys have won like multiple 4. You have to win 4 to be in that top 10 conversation, at least I'd say.
But like, is he better than Larry Bird to you?
It's like
If he wins,
career wise or like skill wise.
Bro, Jokic is one of the
I
best.
mean, however you
like,
rank him. I don't know. I don't
No,
know
Larry
how
Bird
you
was
base
still
it
higher
and
because
stuff.
he saw
Nah, he's
3
better. He's
MVPs
better.
and
He's better.
three like because I think Larry Bird won 3 MVPs and 3 championships. So
He's
And he
better.
was a good defender too.
yeah,
He's better.
Yeah, Larry
and
Bird's
more
a
like
dog, bro.
all NBA
Yeah,
accolades
Larry
too.
Bird, like
Those are fake
I like
stats,
giving Larry
bro.
Bird his respect because coldest white nigga right now.
Those are
So
fake.
It was
bro.
fucked up,
I'd
bro.
probably
Yeah,
put him
Larry
at
Bird.
12. He'd be number 12 all
It
time.
was fucked up, bro. Larry Bird was asking for the All-Star game to be competitive, and they just didn't do that shit at all.
Dude, I think multiple people went into their locker room too and told him to be more competitive, but it's only
Vince
money's gonna be the
Iguodala,
thing.
right?
Adam
Did those guys
Silver
go?
was not happy though. Adam Silver, when he was announcing the MVP, was like, "You guys scored the most points. Yay! Here's your."
Oh, he sounded so awkward.
No,
That
he
being
was
said.
not happy, bro. They scored 211 points in an NBA game. Like,
Yeah, because people are just pissed. Supposed to
I
be the
don't blame
best
him.
Okay.
pickup game of all time or the best pickup game of the year.
It's not even pickup. Like their pickup games in the summertime be harder.
Yeah, I
Kobe
heard that.
said.
like,
Kobe said they try
UCLA
harder at
thing.
UCLA runs. Yeah.
Yeah.
They do. They do.
That's
No
what I'm
one's
saying,
watching.
dude. The
You're
fucking
just
Chris
gonna have to
Brickley.
pay him, sadly.
Maybe they just gotta have Chris Brickley watching, or just have it in the Chris Brickley gym.
Just put a
For real.
camera in there.
Yeah,
That
just
one
put a
gym
camera
where-
in there. That's the All Star.
Facts.
I think it's because of the extra stuff too. We didn't talk about it, but I feel like they got to go there, take pictures, sign autographs, do media. By the time the game comes around, they're just like, "Bro, I'm trying to get the fuck up out of here. Like, I want to be."
Yeah,
here
but that's more money for them. You know how many sponsors and partnerships are there for that too? Like,
No, it's true, but I'm just saying, like, if they had obviously having the game like the first day would kind of kill the whole event because you want to have
Yeah,
the main event
that's the
last. But
last
like
thing.
the same time, like you don't want them to be fed up with being there because after like 3 days there, especially in a city like Indiana, obviously
Yeah.
Miami and whatever, like they'll probably be happy to be there. But you could tell like they don't want to be in these like Charlotte, Indiana. Well, Charlotte might not
Yeah,
be there,
Indiana
but
was
like
crazy. I think it was a snowstorm going on too.
yeah, Milwaukee, like these cities. For sure, those cities are not going to have good All-Star games because people already don't want to be there, so they're just trying to get in and out. But like maybe LA and like Chicago was that All-Star game that had the competitive fourth quarter, like that last.
Yeah.
So maybe the bigger cities, like players would also just want to be there, so it'll just get more incentive.
Yeah. To your point though, like players like Scotty Barnes and Tyrese Maxey, they're not going to get that much attention throughout the damn year. So like they shouldn't be complaining. Even like players like Donovan Mitchell-esque, Jaylen Brown too, they're not going to get that much media attention. So soak it all in for 3 days or 2 days, bro. Like you'll be okay.
Yeah. Well, the first time All-Stars for sure, they just gotta they gotta just go out there and do their best.
Yeah.
But like
Especially if
LeBron,
LeBron's like out here
KD,
trying year 20, like you guys can try too, bro.
nah, he wasn't even trying, bro. Don't even start.
Well, I mean,
Jokic
like,
was
you're-
low key trying, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, Jokic and Luka pissed me off that
They'll
game,
never
bro.
try. They'll never try.
No,
Did you see the?
No, Jokic was actually like besides like he was doing goofy shit, but he was
Yeah.
trying like in terms of like he was actually running like the fast breaking stuff, which is more than I expected from him. But he was definitely doing some dumbass shit, like
Dog.
throwing reverse miss.
Luka
Luka
shooting
did
that 80-foot shot gave me like
yeah.
break, bro. I got pissed. Dog.
No,
He's
he
not
will
getting two
never
for one.
try. He will never try. He will never
Even
do
for the
it.
money, I
Stop,
don't think it was
they gotta stop playing him. Oh, give him the All-Star, but fuck him, bro. I don't want to see him there.
Yeah, let him
Yeah.
check in and sub him out immediately, just so he
Yeah,
can get the
or don't play the
accolade.
second half. I don't know why
He's
he's
gonna-
getting so many
he's gonna
minutes.
start
Him
every
and
year.
Luka.
I don't get like why at least putting players in that will try. I don't get why they do that. All these guys are all-star level players. Like fans are gonna want to see every single one of them play. So just don't play the dudes that aren't trying. Like get in Maxey, get in Scotty. I don't care if it's maybe some of these first-time all-stars. I feel like if they're at least giving a shit, the game will be more competitive, and that'll mean more than seeing LeBron out there not giving a fuck.
Defense too. If they just play defense, it'll be more competitive overall. I think that's a
We're
big
getting comments. We're getting comments in the TikTok. Oh, these are not cool.
But
Oh, you went live on TikTok? What did they say?
Yeah, did you go log in? See how good it looks, Bez. I sent it to you. Check it out. Real
No,
quick.
just read the comments. I don't see them here,
Yeah.
but just read them out, bro.
Oh, F the Lakers.
Wait. It says that you're streaming.
Yeah. I tuned it in. Adam, make sure my door's locked, bro. Or you want to
Oh,
come
that's
in? You want to say
crazy.
something? Wait, Adam, Hassan, ask Adam the what if question. Adam, come
Oh,
here.
I can't see.
which one?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what's the what if you want me to ask Adam?
Which one?
Ask me. Which one do you want to ask him? He's here.
I finished my what ifs.
I forgot what they were.
This guy.
Ask him the Jokic one if he wins the ring and the MVP
yeah.
this year.
If Jokic wins
Is he top
MVP
10?
and one more ring, where do you rank him all time?
Third best center.
Where's that?
Like,
No, where's the?
Every
Where's
player.
the rank?
Is he
There's a lot
top
of good
10? Is he
centers.
top 10?
Is he top 10?
He's like around 13.
Oh.
Ask him
I
if
feel
he's
like
better than
12.
Larry Bird. If he puts
Will
him
he be
above
let?
Larry Bird.
Will he be better than Larry Bird? What do you have Larry Bird on your ranking?
No, top 10. Yeah, he's gonna be worse than Bird still.
Okay.
Okay.
He said worse than Bird.
Okay.
I like it. I like it.
He knows ball. He knows ball.
Comprehensive knows ball.
Adam, I'm live on TikTok. Go
Young
join
boy
it, bro.
knows ball. Young boy knows ball. Okay.
Yeah, lock the door. Put the thing on it. Yeah, but this.
What's some TikTok? I can't see him. I can only see your YouTube comments here.
Oh, Luca is a 2K demigod.
Facts.
I guess someone wants to ask Autumn something. That's fine. Wait, something about the F the Lakers, whatever.
Nigga, fuck you.
Fuck you.
You want to do the star bench cut?
MVP's Luka 34, 9-9.
34, 9-9, huh?
Top 5 in the West.
That was another one. Where do you rank Luca? Ask him where he'd rank
Oh,
Luka.
here's one more. One more.
If
Say it again,
Luka
Huss?
if Luka wins a ring this year, where do you rank him?
If Luca wins a ring this year, where is he ranked?
All time?
All time.
Yeah.
Right now.
No,
if
not
he
all
wins a
time.
ring.
Not all time.
Is
During
MVP
in
all
today's
time?
NBA.
Today's NBA.
Oh,
What
today.
does that mean?
Yeah.
Still like
Like,
three.
where would you rank him in today's NBA if he wins a ring?
Where would you rank Luca in
Honestly,
today's NBA?
All right, if he wins the ring, he's the best player in the NBA. Simple.
That's what Curry. That's what Curry. Remember Giannis and Curry? He said he's the best. Curry's the best. Remember he said that?
I'd still
Anyway,
put
if he
Jokic
wins the
over
finals
there, over him, but he'd
MVP
be
and
top
MVP,
3.
That's gonna make him
Shades in
around-
the room is insane. Gabe is on his future type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Around top 20
Around top 20. huh?
all time if he wins MVP and Finals MVP.
Is he better than Dirk? Is he better than Dirk? Ask
Is he
him
better
if
than
he
Dirk?
wins.
Luka,
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll tell you what I said after you. I'll
Yes.
tell you what I said.
like if he wins the Finals.
Yes.
MVP,
Yeah, if he wins the
Yeah,
ring.
yeah. If he wins
Is
the
he
finals
better
MVP
than
and
Dirk?
the
Obviously
the
not.
chip.
I don't know. Dirk had a hard run.
He did have a hard run.
See?
I mean, he's
Context
gonna.
Context
He does know
matters.
ball. He does know ball.
Because
but
context
he-
matters. Context
But
matters.
no, but
Jump
in the
35
West
minutes.
these days, the West is crazy. You know what I mean? So Luka would
Yeah,
obviously
exactly.
probably have a
He's
hard
his
run.
hard
Yeah,
to
he
do
would have a
harder.
hard run too.
And the East is
What
crazy.
if-
You know what I mean? Like if he ends up
Yeah.
going through
Let's
the
talk
rest and then the
about,
Celtics or something, like that would be insane.
What if DeMar wins Finals MVP, Clutch Player of the Year? And bro, shut up.
If DeMar wins Finals
Get
MVP,
the
I'm
other
gonna
shit.
marry Sydney Sweeney. That's what's gonna happen.
oh my God,
Yo,
that's
DeMar.
like such a good chance though.
I'm rooting for DeMar then, I guess.
Yeah, I'm rooting for DeMar.
If the Bulls make the playoffs, I'll fucking marry Sydney Sweeney. That's how bad
There
it
you
is over
go. There you
Wait,
go. Wait, you know me? She'll marry you, right?
Okay.
No.
there. Whatever. No, I'm gonna marry her. What the fuck? Does it matter? Which way it is? Like,
All right, man. Do the star bench cut.
No, I'm gonna react to the game later. I don't know what happened.
yeah, star bench cut. Let's finish it off with the star bench.
All right, we got a good start bench cut. You want to stay here? You want to? Oh, you bro,
What's the
sit down.
dog's
The
name?
chair's here.
My man,
Charlie.
Charlie.
Yeah.
Dog doing?
Autumn, block the door. Okay.
Lock the
Tell
door.
Bez
Real
to
nigga
say it
shit going
again.
on.
Oh, Bez, he said say the Sydney Sweeney thing again.
I said if the Chicago Bulls make the playoffs, then I'm marrying Sydney Sweeney. That's how bad it is in Chicago right now.
There you go. Okay. So we got 3 regular start bench cuts, and we have 1 all-time start bench cut. So to start this off, this is a start bench cut. I actually don't know if we did this one or not, but I'm gonna say it anyway.
Yo, we should have a rep start bench cut.
Oh.
Tony
Tony Bro's
Brothers.
on top.
Scott
Tony Bro's on
Foster.
top.
Scott
Oh,
Foster, cut him.
Bez, he said, "See you in June,
Oh,
buddy,
God.
at the
Kill
wedding."
Scott Foster.
Yeah.
Facts.
Kill Scott Foster.
Okay.
Sounds like
Sorry,
Gabe.
this is ready.
Not even a fuck Mary kill. What are you talking about?
All right, start
No,
bench
it's-
cut. Are you ready? All right, the first set of people is Trae Young, Jalen Brunson, and Dame Dalla. Who are you start bench cutting?
I'm cutting Damian Lillard.
Okay.
Damn, just like that.
I'll
You
start.
can take a second. You can take a second.
start.
It doesn't have
I
to
don't
be
know about the
instant.
other two, but I'm definitely cutting Dame. I'm definitely cutting Dame.
Really, I'll start. Jalen Brunson, bench, Damian Lillard, and cut Trae Young.
I'm gonna start Jalen Brunson, bench Trae Young. I'm gonna cut Damian Lillard.
Omari, what about you?
I agree with Hassan. I'm cutting Trey.
Yeah,
On Trae?
dude, I saw something today where like the Atlanta Hawks are 750 and 750 in their past like 1,000 something games. Like,
Perfectly
definition of
balanced.
mid.
That's
They're
crazy.
super mid.
Huston
Yeah.
is in his good take era. Huston, you got some fans today. Finally.
Yes, sir.
Hold
Finally.
on. What
Yeah,
about
What do
you?
you got?
I'm just hating on.
Who is that?
Trey,
Lately.
Dame?
Trey, Brunson, and Dame.
Dame's washed. We're cutting Dame. Starting Brunson.
Oh,
I'm not gonna say that, but I just I'll be hating on him.
Dame is
All right, all right.
Someone say that too.
Bez, what did you say the same list?
I
Cut
said
Dame.
Yeah,
I'm
but it's the
starting.
same one.
I'm starting Brunson. I'm benching
Starting
Trey.
Brunson.
Yeah, Brunson nice.
I was gonna do the same as that one. I had the same as Bez.
Dame's a 2-time 3-point champion.
But
All-star
come on now.
All-Star game
But right
finals
now-
MVP.
but right now, whoa.
he's also a playoff riser.
Exactly.
I mean, like I don't know.
Oh,
Dame's like
I'll
Dame
just
and
go to
Dame and
Luka.
Trey is like very tough, but like I just feel like Dame has been so bad defensively this year too. It's like I don't know if his defense is that much worse than Trey's.
Trey will never be a good defender, at least though. So,
Dame's no longer one, if he ever was one. But
yeah, but I mean, shoot, Trey has no chance.
I
Game
guess
cook
you're right,
Trey.
yeah. But at least I know what I'm getting with him. You know, with Dame, it's
Yeah.
like there's some false hope.
What was yours, Gabe?
I had the same one. I'm cutting Dame. Well, I have to rethink about this. I'm cutting Dame for sure. For this year, going off this year, I'd cut Dame.
Yeah, this year, yeah. If you ask me all time, obviously it's changed different. But
Dame, man.
But I think this year I got to give it to Brunson off of stats and not just stats, obviously, because Trae Young's stats is insane this year. But team success too. So I'll start Jalen Brunson, and I'm benching Trae Young. But it's closer in the top two than I'm cutting Dame for sure. That one was not without a question.
Damn. Me and Amari
Unfortunately.
standing 10 toes down for
But
the
dog,
OG.
Yeah,
But dog, if
Pintos,
this was like
Pintos.
not this year version of Dame Lillard, it would be very different. It'd be like,
Yeah,
Bro,
also-
I'm not going to hate on one low down year. Plus, he could have a
Yeah.
playoff riser type performance this year,
the thing,
and then all
I
of a sudden the
believe- I'm a
narrative is
believer in
back.
Damian
You know what I
Lillard.
mean?
yeah, the thing about that, the playoff riser thing is that Doc Rivers is his coach. So I just don't think.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
think
man,
him
if
and
Dame
Giannis can beat
overcomes the Doc
allegation.
Rivers, man, that's like
Oh,
he's
no,
top 10
yeah.
all time.
No, yeah, but if he
Overcomes
does
Doc
end
Rivers.
up overcoming Doc Rivers, that'll give him even more of a boost. Then I'll for
Dude,
sure.
there's
what I'm
no
saying.
one, there's no way they like drop a 3-1 lead with Giannis and Dame. There's just no way.
you
Hey,
say
man.
no way, but
No,
Doc
yeah,
Rivers
you
is the
say
king of
no
blowing
way.
leads.
Yeah,
He'll
the
never
Doc
get a job
Rivers
ever
last
again.
year.
If he
almost
does,
like
how
3-1.
surprised would you be, Hudson? If a Doc Rivers is the coach of that team, how surprised would you be? In all honesty,
No, I'll be super surprised. Giannis, an authentic Kupo can't win you one
what is
game
Doc
out of
Rivers
4
though? Like
Sure.
you can't be that. Like if it was,
or
let me
3.
think. If it was like, who's Greg Popovich doing that? That's way more shocking than
Yeah,
Doc
okay,
Rivers
but
going through.
Giannis, yeah, he can get you at least 50 in 3 games, at least when you won. You know what I mean? Him and Dame.
yeah,
up 3-1?
that's facts.
I mean, maybe they're not
Like,
Blowing a
man,
3-1 is
overcome
crazy,
Doc
but just
Rivers.
losing blowing a 3-1, I would be really surprised. But that's just insane, especially with that team.
Yeah.
But if he like lose it, like I don't. It's very plausible for him to lose a heavily favored matchup.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
but because like in the
he-
past,
I
he
can
had
see
Kawhi,
him
but, like,
losing another fucking
Doc
like
Rivers
to the
facts.
fucking. I don't know if the Knicks they'd be a heavy favorite of the Knicks, honestly, but
I don't
you know
care
what I mean?
who
Like,
is
if they were
against,
lost to,
though.
like, the
You want
Cavs or
against
something,
anybody to win.
I'm not.
No,
I'm not gonna be surprised. Like
No, I feel like the Bucks, they're probably still going to end up beating the teams they should. But like if they match up with like God knows the Hawks in the first round, like Doc Rivers will make it like a 6-game series when it really should be a sweep type thing. Like that's what I feel
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Doc Rivers. Like he's just going to
I
fuck
agree with you
around
there.
and not really like. I don't think they'll
Yeah.
lose to them, but he's definitely going to extend the series longer than they need to be. When he was on
blowing
the Sixers
3-1 is
last year,
insane.
they were up 3-0 on the Raptors last year, and they ended up going to 6 games because Doc Rivers was like,
Okay, but Embiid, we already know he's a second-round merchant, so that doesn't count. Giannis is
Okay,
proven he's a
right.
champion.
They had a whole bunch of
Only
second round
reason why.
merchants on that team, honestly.
Yeah, it's like there's always like there's some stipulation player-wise, like the bubble with Kawhi Leonard. Like PG was like god awful, so there's a reason why they went down 3-1 or lost to PG's performances. So
Can we also
if
talk
Giannis
about why
plays that bad?
why-
And Dame plays that bad. That'd be insane.
Wemby had a 5x5 tonight, just so you know. But
Again?
He didn't have a 5x5 yesterday. He had like
no,
a
he had one assist short,
one
but
assist.
almost back to back, almost.
Wemby's
Yeah,
Jason
almost.
Tatum's not beating that guy, man. Give him another
Yeah,
year.
But we should talk about why Doc Rivers throws his players under the bus every time he gets a chance.
I saw
And
that.
why does he keep
The whole
saying?
organization.
I just don't get. Every time they ask him a question, it's always like the worst thing you could possibly answer. Like he's better off just making cat noises than
Not
answering the
saying
question.
anything, Yeah, not saying at all. Yeah, I
'Cause
don't
it's
know.
like-
I mean,
It's always like, I can't believe I'm in this situation. I would never wish this on anyone. How is anyone supposed to do anything with this? Our players don't try hard enough. Like, bro,
Yeah.
shut up. Why are you saying this stuff?
It's
JJ
valid
Redick
to
was
say
even
it
going
once, but to say it like multiple times in different interviews is insane. That's just giving.
Yeah, like his interviews sound like he's not currently the coach.
yeah,
You know
like
what
it's
I
already
mean?
happened
Like,
in the past.
I don't know
Yeah,
what I don't know what
yeah.
I'm doing here.
that
like,
seems
He's
insane.
already,
Yeah,
he's already
like-
giving like excuses for something that hasn't already happened. So I think he thinks they're going to lose because of it. So I don't know. We'll see.
All right,
it's a
so
tough situation, but
let's go.
Yeah.
I have another one. I have another start bench cut. This one, I think this one's a little bit harder. Let me break it down. So start bench cut: Kevin Durant, Jason Tatum, or Kawhi Leonard this year.
Wait, what? You said Jason Tatum,
That is tough.
Kevin Durant, and Kawhi?
Yeah, this year.
I'm
I'm
gonna go
cutting
first.
Kawhi.
Oh, really? I'm gonna
Yeah.
start Tatum. I'm gonna bench Kawhi, and I'm gonna cut KD.
Okay.
Okay, I think I'm.
And the only reason I was gonna start Tatum regardless, pretty much. But the only reason I'm cutting KD is because this is like the one season Kawhi is healthy, and like I gotta give him some respect. So
But the
I have
stats,
also-
but the stats.
he's playing well. He's an all-star. Like he's
Playing
playing
well.
one of his best
He's
seasons
like,
this
he's
year.
like 24,
And he's
25
healthy.
this year, right?
I gotta
Yeah.
give him the respect. I'm usually against him because of the health, but this year he's been healthy, so I gotta give him some
Then you
some
have,
respect
like,
and something.
Team success too. Tatum and Kawhi are better, and then shooting splits. I think Kawhi's
It's
having
even-
the
I
best
didn't even
shooting
think
split
about
ever.
that. There you go.
Yeah.
Even better.
Well, for me, honestly, I would have to cut Kawhi. Just be like, not, no hate on him. I just think that KD's having a good season so far. He's been
Mhm.
relatively healthy compared to a lot of his past seasons, so I gotta give him some credit there too.
Yeah.
And I feel like JT, stats wise, yeah, he's down, but it's like Hudson, we were saying earlier, he averaged 30. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's just a team composition thing more than he can't average as much as these other people. But when it comes to Kawhi, at any time, he could also just get hurt. It's like
but he has.
and he has
a much,
a much higher history of it, and his averages aren't like jump off the wall. And honestly, when it comes to conversation, I do think that is that going?
He damn near 50, 40, 90 though.
No, I think it's like
Wait,
on
hold
your
on, hold on.
side.
My shit is messed up.
The thing is, I think KD's the best player out of all of them, truthfully. But it's just a season, I guess. the way
I mean,
it's
yeah,
going.
KD skill wise for sure. I'd agree with that.
Yeah. But like the way the season's going, because the Suns are almost in the play-in now, especially that they lost to Houston today. So
I mean, you can't go wrong here. Like, it's really no wrong answer. It's just
Yeah,
what
so
do you
I'd-
prefer, I
I'd
guess.
follow you. Start Tatum, bench Kawhi, cut KD.
Okay.
But, I mean, Tatum has the best team, and Kawhi's team is
One thing
elite.
I'm gonna say about KD, like obviously there's not much you criticize, but this season he's not making his free throws like he used to. Like today he
yeah.
missed 2 big ones.
Yeah.
Motherfucker pump
I mean, he
faked
doesn't
free
get to the
throw and
line
lost
that
the game.
often, but I mean, he's still averaging. He's top 5 in scoring, I think, or top 3. So
Oh, yeah. He's doing it again. There's not much to criticize him on, but
Yeah.
if I had to, it'd just be the fact that his free throw percentage is down from normal.
So who do you have, Gabe?
I'm gonna ask my brother. Adam, who does it? KD, Kawhi, Tatum.
Y'all all cut KD.
No,
No, Amari cut Kawhi.
Oh, okay. I was about to say he's a CBG,
What does that mean?
certified bucket getter.
Get the fuck out of
I'll
here.
go with my man Debo.
Facts.
Start KD. He said it perfect. Start KD. Bench Kawhi. Cut JT.
But can you get out of my room now?
Or
Oh,
JT
that
is
was-
No,
crazy.
here's the reasoning why.
Yeah, cutting JT is crazy.
Cut
Because I'll
JT.
explain. We're cutting JT. Look at he's not like obviously he's like the star, but look how much help he has. He has Brown, White. He got Horford. He has Porzingis. He just has a god squad.
Holiday.
You
You
can't
forgot
use that
Holiday.
against him, though.
Yeah, but that
Holiday.
God squad is working
Is
against
that
his
his?
stats.
Is he the GM?
Yeah.
Did he put this
That's
team
what I'm
around
saying.
himself?
Yeah, you can't
Well,
use that
it
against him.
happens. It happens. But look, KD, he was putting up like what 31, 30 a night. Kawhi.
Okay, but KD also has Devin
Kawhi's
Booker and
Kawhi's
James
winning
games.
too.
Kawhi's winning
J-
games and he's damn near a 50-50, 90.
Oh, that's what. Wait. Let me.
Yeah, that's why he's up
Before my
there.
shit-
And that's why you cut
Before my
KD.
shit started fucking
No,
up.
no. KD's averaging 31.
Okay,
No,
but
he's
look at
not.
his team stat. They're almost in
No,
the
he's not.
play-in. They lost to Houston today, and he has Devin Booker on his
They're-
roster. Like,
Yeah, but they gotta get used to Beal, Booker, and him because whenever Beal
What do you mean
wasn't
get
playing, they were
used
like,
to? It's been damn
they were
near the
like-
whole season. They got 10
Yeah,
when
but
Beal
Beal
wasn't,
games left.
when
Beal
Beal
played
wasn't
like
playing,
15
they were like
games.
top 5.
Beal's
like
still
top-
not going to play. Beal's not going to play the whole year.
He's
I don't
not
know.
playing it.
Beal's not that good, but they were top 5, and KD was getting buckets. So we can't just throw that away and like, come on.
I can, though. I can't because Beal doesn't play
Yeah.
basketball. He's
Uh,
never going to be healthy for a long enough stretch of time for me to be like, this is them.
I'll give my star bench cut. We're starting Kevin Durant. Bro's proven. Bro's gonna get it done. Bro's always gonna be there when it
Oh,
matters
Damian
most. If
Lillard's
he's
not
healthy.
proven, right?
No, he's compared to Kevin Durant. I'm definitely choosing Kevin Durant
Oh,
to be
my
proven over
goodness.
Damian Lillard.
Game is
That's
proven
first of
over
all.
Jalen Brunson
Second
and
of
Trae
all-
Young. Are you kidding me?
Second of all, we're gonna
That's
bench
definitely
Kawhi
true,
Leonard.
though.
We're gonna bench Kawhi Leonard because also same argument, proven, been there, and he's also healthy this year. JT's lost a step. That's no knock to his game
What?
whatsoever.
What?
That's no knock to his game
He
whatsoever.
lost a step like he's 35 years
This guy
old.
just moves the
And
Lost a
Industry
goalpost.
little
and
bit
the
of a
live.
step. So
Debo said
so we're
it,
cutting
too.
JT.
Look, is 86% from the
Exactly.
line bad? 86% from the line.
That's
He
good.
shoots
They're all
90%
individual
his
stats. They're all good
career.
individually.
That's above
That's
average.
Not for
3%.
KD. For KD, it's terrible. He
Oh,
shoots
he-
90% of every season of his career. And he-
86,
Anomaly.
you rounded up to 90.
86
no, you
around
don't.
them.
No, we
Yes,
never
I-
round up 86 to 90.
86 is
You do an
closer to
individual
90 than 80.
I
performance.
should call
That's
my
true.
professor and tell
It's
him that.
closer to 90 than 80. You
Come
heard
on
him
now.
though. That's
Come on.
facts.
88% for the career.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
not
hey,
He's only
hey,
2% off
professor,
his career.
professor, I
Let
got
me check his-
85.9, brother. Please, I need this A.
2% for his
How many
career.
how many wins do they
2%
have?
off.
How many wins do they have, man?
Damn bucket.
You say us?
How many wins? How many wins do they have?
Who?
Suns.
They're getting there. They're getting there.
That's right. These other guys
Suns-
too.
He's
should
not
always
fully
have
They're
established.
advantage.
still- they have a better record than the Warriors, the Lakers. Like, what are we talking about?
We're not are we talking about those
They're
teams?
33 and 24.
Yeah,
They're 33 and 24.
24, solid.
30
They're
plus
almost in the
wins.
play-in.
But it doesn't. They're
That's just
eight.
because the team.
They're in the play-in, but that doesn't matter.
And they're one game
Okay,
behind
but that means he's
seven.
not helping his team win by providing those stats, and the other two guys are.
They're
Because like
one
you said,
game
Kawhi shooting
behind
at 40,
fifth.
50,
They're
They're
one
90,
game behind
they're
fifth.
one
They're
game behind
top four.
fifth. The West,
Huh?
the West is stacked this year. They're one game behind
Okay,
fifth. Come on,
more
man.
excuses. All I hear is
That's
All right,
not
bro.
ex-
All right, bro. Autumn, you're done. Get out. Autumn, your time is up.
Let him
Get out
finish
my
the start
room.
bench cut.
Hey,
You have to
did.
I wanted to. I wanted
Is
to
that it?
also. I was trying to make the point earlier that.
No, it's one more. Two more.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
All right, just making sure. I was trying to make the point earlier before my shit started fucking up that when it comes to the win column for the Kawhi, it's like they weren't the first seed before Harden got there. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
I think that them getting that addition to Harden is a huge reason that they're this high up. So it's like I can't just be like, oh well, look, he's winning games. It's like he wasn't winning games. Well, they were still winning games. They weren't like trash, but they weren't a dominant team like they are now before that Harden trade.
I agree with
I'm-
you,
Suns
but like,
traded. Hey,
without
the Suns
Kawhi Leonard,
traded
their
for Royce
record is like
O'Neal, bro.
atrocious.
So straight
Say
for
that.
Rosen. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, my bad. We should have known. No,
You gotta
but
give
yeah,
him
so
respect.
I'm
think,
thinking
like,
when it comes to
I can agree
stats
with you with
and
Harden,
skill-wise,
but like with Kawhi playing, they've only lost a couple games without him playing. They lose mad more games, so his impact obviously is like felt, especially with the statistics too.
it is,
So
but I think that JT's like JT and his situation works against him much more than like Kawhi's has with Harden. You know what I mean?
I feel like you can't go wrong like between KD and Kawhi, but for this season, I just don't get like cutting JT. I get that he's on a better team.
yeah,
but
Kenny
he's just
JT is
doing-
crazy.
Like he's just doing what he's asked to do. Like it's not
God,
his
he's
fault
doing his
that he's making the winning plays. Like if his team wasn't as good as it was, 100% you'd have an argument. But it's like they're getting it done. They don't even like I don't think they have a bad loss on the season. Their worst game was the one they almost lost to the Pistons. So like they don't even have anything that you could say that like, oh shit, you know what I mean? They look
That
beatable
L.
or anything like that.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and they were a good team when Tatum was averaging 32. It's not like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, last year they damn near made to the finals again,
Yeah. So
one game away.
him scoring and him not scoring obviously isn't like he has a point when he's like they're doing what they need to do to win. Like at the end of the day,
I feel you.
it's not like
So,
he
yeah.
was on an ass team averaging 30 and then his team got better and then he dropped off to 22. You know what I mean? Like he was good. Their team was good when he was averaging 30, and the team is good when he's averaging whatever he's averaging this year, like 20.
I think the
20.
argument with some of these newer guys, like they don't get the respect because they don't have the rings, and like, well, that's not even a thing for just the young guys, because you could see the same thing with Embiid. Like these type of players don't get respect until they have the playoff success, and so in these type of conversations, like people will have the argument, oh, KD's been there, done that. Kawhi's been there, done that. So like the only thing that's stopping them from putting Tatum above these guys is like, oh, he hasn't won the ring yet. And obviously he's younger. He's on his way there. He's already been a finals and multiple Eastern Conference finals. So like, I'm not going to hold that too much against him because it's not like he's far away. He's never been to the playoffs or anything like that. So I don't want to like, KD's won it even, with the Warriors, like Tatum's been to the finals. So it's not like hasn't led a team there or close enough to get there.
Yeah. Makes
Okay.
sense.
Okay.
Good stuff, Bryce. Nuts though. That was a good.
Let's do
That's-
another
yeah, that
one.
was the one.
I like
That
the
was
I like the dialogue. Let's do another one. This one is
That
a
was good
user request. We got Jaylen Brown, Brandon Ingram, and DeMar DeRozan. Let's see what
Bruh.
y'all
Stop
see.
with the DeMar
See,
DeRozan.
yeah,
DeMar
that's
DeRozan is
easy.
cooked.
Hey,
Yeah,
it's
hey,
a
cut DeMar.
question,
Hey,
bro.
just for this dude putting these comments in.
I'm not even going
I'm
to answer the other two. We're just going to cut DeMar. and move
cut
on.
DeMar DeRozan, and then the rest of them can chill.
Honestly.
I can-
Same here.
Let
Cut
me,
DeMar.
let me try to make a case for DeMar. No, I'm kidding. I can't do it.
I love DeMar
Nah,
DeRozan.
I
LA
would
native,
start
but
BI though. I would start Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
starting
I'm
BI.
starting BI.
I think Brown and DeMar are pretty close. Like
No,
Nah, we're not doing
it's,
that.
it's,
No.
it's comparable.
Not
Those guys
anymore,
are comparable.
not
No,
anymore.
it's not.
Dude,
Nah.
DeMar
Let's
2
take
years
Browns.
ago, maybe.
Let's take their best seasons then. Let's take their best season.
Oh,
for
Barely
Okay, we have to take
Arlington,
the best
Texas
season.
question.
Season.
Let's take DeMar and Jaylen
I'm
Brown's
taking
best
this
season.
season. It's not.
Hey,
It's not their best
hey.
season. I'm taking DeMar's best season.
Yeah.
But
You want to
I'm
do
taking-
this? You want to do every other season for Damian Lillard? Or sorry, you only do this season for Damian Lillard, but every other
It's a
season for
different
everybody
question.
else.
Next question. Hold on.
even DeMar last year, I'm taking the other two players. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
That All-Star he
Uh,
made last year was strictly off. the
Yes.
clout.
Oh no, the All Star is crazy. Yeah, that's wild.
All right.
They
All
They
were
were
the
right.
best
the
years, I'm
10th seed
taking him.
last year. I mean,
I'm
I guess
definitely
they
taking
made the
Prime
play.
DeMar over JB.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, me
I'll
too.
take Prime DeMar over Jaylen Brown, but
Okay.
We'll give him that,
Okay.
but he's getting bent. He's getting cut now.
Yeah, these in 2024, if you're not
Should-
cutting DeMar instantly,
That dude's about to get a max
you,
next year.
you shouldn't
too,
even
bro.
look at
That's the
watch
thing.
basketball.
from the
no more.
Bulls too.
Yeah.
No other team's gonna pay him that shit.
All right.
Sad.
I got one more.
Get
Oh,
your bag,
no, I got
DeMar.
one
We
more.
love you out here.
I got one more, and then we have the all-time one. One more this season is we kind of went over this a little bit, but I think this was more obvious than the other ones. Luka Doncic, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, and Devin Booker.
I'm cutting Book.
Uh,
No disrespect, but that's how the cookie crumbles.
This year, right? Just this year.
I'm
starting
saying this year.
Luka.
This year.
I'm starting
okay.
Luka. I'm benching
Sorry,
Shea.
Luka for sure.
I'm cutting Book. Even though Book's cold as hell, I just gotta cut him. That's how it is.
I
He's
give
got a
it
lot of
back.
good playoff games. He's got a lot of good playoff
Yeah, I'm
games.
going Book. I'm going
This
Book
year.
for the resume.
I can't do that though because Shea's number one on a top seed, and Book is kind of like has help with KD. So I feel like Shea
They're
got the
not
respect right now.
Greatest.
What about that last playoff
But
run when
their
KD
team-
when
their-
Booker
their
was like
team
38
comp
points
is-
per game?
is way
It's just
better.
a
No, he
season.
was cooking. He was cooking, but like he was the number two or whatever de facto 1B, 1A, whatever you want to call it. He had a lot of help when you got KD. If Shea got KD, and then we could talk about them being close.
Nah, I think it'd be the same. Honestly, this
Oh,
year
you know,
for
side-
sure is Luka. Start Luka, bench SGA, cut D Book.
Okay.
Hey, side note. I know we talked about the Doc shit, but you see how he said that he tried to tell Kawhi that Shea was gonna be good.
Yeah, it wasn't that
Doc,
fake.
shut-
It was
Doc
real.
Nah,
needs to
he's
shut
lying,
the-
bro. He's lying. That
Nah, I don't think
that's
that's fake. I think he really said that.
Oh, come on, man. I mean, Chris Paul said the same thing, but like, you're obviously not going to keep him. You're going to trade him for.
it's the LeBron ass
PG.
lie right there.
The PG was the top 3 in MVP voting. Like, he wasn't going to be PG at that time. So
Yeah, imagine
Yeah,
trying to
that's-
convince
that's true,
Kawhi
that's
like
true, that's true.
he's trying to go to the Clippers. Like, yeah, there's this young dude. We just drafted him. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
So
He's in.
that was like
He's in, he's in.
earlier too. Like, he wasn't going to get as many minutes. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. PG. I mean
Oh.
that 2018 that PG year was insane.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, that
I
roster
think-
is pretty good. The bubble screwed it over for the Clippers, I'd say.
Honestly, bro, like Kawhi probably believed him, but he was like, I don't got time to wait for this kid to develop. Like, just give me
Yeah,
the dude that's good now.
And would he even develop to what he is now, playing under Kawhi Leonard?
No.
No, playing under Doc Rivers.
That too.
Bro would have started as a setback. This is a disability.
Respect Mark D. He's doing a good job over there. He probably
Yeah, he-
developed all those guys, J-Dub, Shea, to what they are, or helped whatever.
Top
They got a
candidate
whole
for
staff,
coach of
but-
the year.
He is up there. He's
Should
up
Yeah,
there.
I, mean, I think he should, honestly.
Yeah.
He's up
Who do you
there.
got, Gabe?
I'm cutting Book this year, starting Luka. I think, as we said earlier, Luka's like in that above tier. Shea is like the step down, and then Book this year has not been what I think he should have been, but it is because his
I
team.
think
is-
Book and Shea are in the same tier. Just
Yeah.
not good tier.
as
I
as
think
of
it's
season
specifically-
goes, I have to pick SGA because damn near 31 again. Like,
Yeah.
I
I think
have
it's
to
like
pick
the
it
point
again.
guard
And
duties.
winning.
The point guard
I get
duties for Book is kind of like putting him
Yeah,
down this
it's
year.
unnatural.
He's had multiple 10+ assist games. I'm sure we've like, but
Yeah, he's.
Then I
capable,
bet- I
but
bet
he's
on
like
him.
natural,
Games for
like-
you, though.
I
I
feel
bet
like
on him.
you
He had 2 assists today.
I
Oh well.
feel like you want to
Yeah.
primarily have him scoring the
Ball
basketball.
argument.
Him and Kevin Durant focusing on scoring and having a point guard putting him in positions to score. I feel like that's the best way to utilize them to win more games.
yeah.
The thing about
like it.
I don't the one thing I don't like about Book is that like he be a little soft sometimes. You know what I mean? He
Yeah,
can't
same
he
though.
can't take it like he can dish it. But I don't
Yes,
know. if that
I
should
agree.
count against
But at least
him.
he talked back though. He does talk.
Yeah, he
Everyone
yaps
is-
until Luka boots
Everyone
him out the
everyone
playoffs.
everyone act tough when they up.
He said that. What famous person said that, Bez? What famous guy said that?
The guy we just talked about.
Exactly, the
The
guy
Don.
who started. And let's move on. Let's segue to the last one. I have this one as the all-time one. So all-time
right.
rankings, pretty much. So
Bill Russell. Throw Bill Russell.
We have-
Let's get a Bill Russell. bro.
Bill Russell, Will Chamberlain, and Larry Bird.
we have
Jokic.
all right. Start bench cut. First player is Magic Johnson. Second player, Bill Russell. Third player, Steph Curry. I want to hear what y'all
I'm
got.
cutting Bill Russell.
Cutting Bill Russell, yeah, instantly.
Austin, I want to hear
I'm
you.
cutting Stephen Curry.
Damn.
I already said that he's not in my top 10.
Oh,
I have
you
Bill
wild, bro.
Record
You wild,
scratch,
bro.
really?
Over Bill Russell?
Russell. Yeah, because dude, have so many
What have you seen
championships.
Bill Russell do? Tell me.
They already explained. I haven't seen him do anything. It's just the OG. I got respect the OG. And his
That's
what he's
gonna do
done
for
the
this one,
league, bro.
y'all.
I'm
Hey,
gonna
man,
look back
hey.
at tapes of Bill Russell just rebounding the
Bill Russell
basketball.
won't fuck you, bro. Just get your true answer.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Rest in peace, Bill Russell. Rest in
So
peace.
why not?
Although I think Steph Curry will win one more championship and beat him.
You should have won more
Nah,
championships
now all
yeah,
time.
than
That
him.
nigga's never winning a championship again ever. Unless he
He's
teams up with
gonna win
Braun.
a fifth one.
Team up with Braun. They getting it done.
I'll be real, bro.
Yeah,
If
next
Bill
year we
Russell,
got Braun coming to the Warriors. Don't worry.
Nah.
How do
Steph
you
know
Bill
Russell-
Russell Lakers, man.
if Bill Russell was in today's NBA, he'd beat Rudy Gobert with like 20% more offense.
Yeah.
That is
That's
facts,
crazy.
but we can't compare eras, so it's tough to
We
do.
can't.
Oh, you love
Cause
to
it-
say we can't compare eras, huh?
I always been on
Nah,
that.
because I mean, I get it. Like, on one hand, I
can't.
get it for Bill Russell because it's just like you never know what moves he may know in this era.
Yeah, obviously, I
Yeah.
was trolling, but
But like
Yeah,
when
I
it
just
comes
gotta give
to
respect to
stuff like
OG.
Jordan's rings, he is playing against bums.
Ooh.
no, but I
only-
mean
only
for
matters
Bill
for the
for the
LeBron
Bill
and
Russell
Jordan
thing,
debate.
bro, like you can't compare eras, but at the same time, like context matters. Like we gotta acknowledge the fact that he won 12 or whatever 11 rings when
It was
there was
3
8
teams,
teams
right?
in the league. Yeah,
and-
8 teams.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like,
And like the series were shorter too. Seasons were shorter.
yeah.
yeah, obviously, if he was like in this era, he'd probably develop a 3-pointer and like a pick and roll game or whatever, something like that. But regardless, I just don't think like even with the context, like even with those 11 championships, the fact that he won them with 8 teams in the league and like he was on a super team with the Celtics who just
Didn't they have a
Oh,
bye in
no.
the first round?
They was
Didn't have a
definitely
bye in
doing
the
fish-
first round.
no, yeah, they had a bye that too, and there was definitely some fishy stuff going on because the draft there was no lottery at that point, so they was just drafting the best players to the Celtics every year. Like,
Money wise.
yeah, like
That's
whoever
like
paid.
FIFA.
I don't know.
That's how FIFA works.
Yeah, I don't know how they did it back then, but I know for a fact the lottery is only introduced in like 1985. So whatever they were
They had
drafting
like
back
flip a
then,
coin for first pick.
like fucking auctioning off players or something. I don't even know how it works.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Yeah,
That's kind of crazy. Yo.
No, not like that, but like, oh, we'll pay him.
Hey man, it's February
No,
still.
hey,
Come on.
yo, I mean,
Yeah,
shit,
it's
he
so
grew up
back
in
to
that
street,
era,
bro.
so I don't know.
Give it one more week, man.
Yeah, February's almost over, man.
Hey, Bill Russell did a lot for the civil rights movement. Okay, maybe he
did.
put an end to all that. Who
All
knows?
right, good cleanup, good cleanup, good cleanup.
Good PR.
Good. What a good way to end it off. What a good way to end it off.
You have another one or
No, that's all
Wait,
I
I
got
didn't
have.
even
another
answer
one.
though.
I got another one.
All
Oh, you
right.
didn't answer more?
Nobody even answered. We just cut Bill Russell.
Oh, I mean, Wallace will start.
All we did was
Start
cut Bill Russell.
Magic.
Facts. We just cut Bill Russell.
Magic will be starting regardless, and the other player will be benched.
Yeah, I would start Magic, bench Curry.
You guys
Yeah,
like
me
Magic?
too.
Bro,
Yeah,
if he didn't
who's
have
not starting
AIDS, he'd
Magic?
be one of the best.
Yeah,
all
he had 5 before AIDS, man. Come on.
Yeah, for real.
How do you know
He
that
won
He's
a-
before?
the
Bro,
he's the
I didn't know
first
they were
person
before.
to cure AIDS.
Magic Johnson.
Oh God,
Stop.
yeah,
Stop,
just for that
stop.
you to go. Like,
Nah, listen, Gabe, on some basketball shit though. How many players do you know as a rookie win Finals
Finals-
MVP and
Here we
start
go.
at center?
Yeah.
Hudson says the exact
As a
same thing
point
to me at
guard.
the
40
gym.
ball, 40 ball. How many?
Me, when I make it to the league, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm kidding. Nobody, bro. Nobody. Except
Yeah.
Magic.
Yeah, if he had 5, and that was just the beginning of his career, you know what I mean? And his
If he
career
just
got
wasn't
short.
so horny, bro, we would have.
Nah, he was a slayer. He was a
been
slayer in
more-
them streets, man.
Did y'all see that interview he did with? I don't know who it was, but he was talking about how he would get the girls, and he's like, they'd want it any type of way. I'd go to the office next to them, they want it sideways, backwards. I go to their mama's house anytime, anywhere they could get it. That's who
It's
he was
magic.
like answering the question about
The
like,
Magic
all these
Man.
girls.
That's
It's crazy.
The Magic Man.
He
Hudson, how
was
you know that
busting
name?
it down, bro.
Yeah, Demon. Hey, you hear the rumors
Research.
about Wilt's numbers?
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
What's her
He got
saying? In
2,000.
the
No,
Did he
bro.
say in the elevator? In the elevators? That's
They said he was the original NBA 2K.
Is it raining? Is that what we're talking about?
At 2K first.
When he spit on
he's
the dude
first
in the
nigga to hit
elevator?
2K. That's where they got the name
Oh,
from.
I heard about that one.
No, you know when he spit on the dude? You heard about that?
No.
Who, Will?
Yeah.
I heard something about that.
No, yeah. So this is a story about Will Chamberlain. So he got in an elevator with some dude, and the dude was like being a little disrespectful towards him or something like that. And Will Chamberlain he went ahead and loaded one up.
I know what he said. I remember what he
You know
said.
what
I
I mean?
remember exactly what he said. How's the weather up there or something? And it's like, is it
Yeah.
raining? And then he spit on him.
And he's like,
hell
"Is it-
no.
it's raining." No, yeah, he spit on him. He's like, "It's raining." That's what he
I
said.
remember this.
The only thing is you can't do anything. You have to take it. Because what are you gonna do to Will Chamberlain?
He's a demigod.
No, for
He
real.
was just.
Why
He was
these bullets
Or
work?
say body slam you.
Nah,
nah,
bro.
for
No,
real.
he bounced
Will
off
was
like
probably
Superman.
bulletproof. No, Will was probably
Probably was
bulletproof.
bulletproof.
You
Should
gotta
have
have some
bounced off
holes
him.
on you.
He had the super soldier serum. I guarantee it. That's how he was winning.
Super soldiers.
He probably had some
No,
early
he definitely
words.
did. They definitely made him in a lab. They
Have
definitely
you seen
got
some
like
of those colorized footage of him? Dude, it's
Shaq,
insane.
Serena Williams, and like
Yeah, how tall he was.
Dude, I saw some clips of him like versing Bill Russell. Bill Russell was getting destroyed, like in the games.
Yeah.
Yeah, Will was
it's
shit.
funny.
Will.
You could probably put a Wemby photo in black and white, and it'd be like Bill Russell equivalent back in the day.
But yeah, it's like, but they'll never show the 100 game point, though. 100 game points.
I actually seen some footage, well, supposed footage from that game.
Nah,
I
that shit
thought
don't
it was
exist,
never.
man.
Never.
No, they were.
broadcast.
Fuck, I forgot what they showed. They showed like some video from like the 1910s or something. Came out on Twitter, and the next day, like they had footage of
1910s?
the. Yeah, and the next day they had footage of like Will Chamberlain 100-point game, and they're like, oh, now they dropped some 1910s footage, and all of a sudden they found Will Chamberlain's 100-point
You
game.
know, I saw someone on Twitter
Yeah,
saying
the
how come
slavery.
they were like, you know what, you know what I saw on Twitter one time. I don't go on Twitter much, but like I don't know how. Never mind. I'm not gonna say this actually.
It's crazy.
What's up with this guy?
Mary
I'll tell you
got
later.
it.
I'll tell you
No,
Yeah,
later.
good,
I'll
good.
tell
if
you
he
later.
doesn't think he should say it, he should not say
Yeah, you should not say it.
I'm
Don't
not
let the
gonna say
intrusive
it.
thoughts run.
No, they always come out, bro. Hassan knows this.
Here, let's do one more. Let's do one more start bench cut because I just want to know where Hudson's mind is at with these players. All right,
All right. Okay.
we got Nikola Jokic, Bill Russell, and Will Chamberlain.
Bill's cut. Bill has to get cut. He's not skillful.
I would cut
Jokic
Bill.
doesn't have
bro.
the.
I'm asking. I'm mostly asking. I would cut Bill. I know you would too. But what about Maury and Hudson? Are y'all cutting Bill, or you got respect for
Yeah,
him
I'm
like
still
that?
cutting Bill.
Okay, you
I
cut
have
Bill.
respect
What
for
about
Bill.
you?
Okay,
Hudson?
Jokic, because Jokic would be like 12, even if he won a ring today. Because you have to
So-
respect the eras, and they played in those eras. You can't.
So
take
you're
that
saying
away.
if Jokic wins a ring this
cares?
year, you still not cutting Bill Russell?
No, he'd be number 12 on my list behind
That's
Steph.
crazy, bro. So Jokic got to win 12 rings.
He got to win
No.
like 13 and a half. He has to win, like,
He'd have to win 4.
hey, Bez, he has to win
Four.
13 to crack the top 10. He has to win 13 rings.
So if Jokic three-peats, he is not better than Bill Russell.
3 peats, and then wins an MVP. Another MVP too.
Brother, a
Well, you just said
three-peat?
4. That's why I'm asking. You said 4. That's why I asked 3.
Oh yeah, if he gets, well, because Steph has 4, and I still don't have him over Bill Russell. I have
That's
him
crazy.
like
I think I get the respect. I'm not
He
trying to
versed
hate on it.
6
But like,
teams.
Yeah, but like you can't knock him for playing his era. It's like this Jason Tatum thing. We're knocking
I'm
him
not
for playing
knocking.
with a
I'm
good
not
team.
knocking him
No,
for it.
you
But I'm
are.
just saying I'm just saying I would have another person above him because I'm not saying he's worse because of that. I'm just saying another player is playing against better competition, so I would have him above that.
But I mean, 11 is just ridiculous.
Dog,
to
he
begin
skipped
with,
the
that's
first
not
round
the
of the
beginning
playoffs. Do you understand? Like he didn't like those games were like
No,
not even
11
played.
games.
He was
I'm
playing
playing
fantasy
games.
basketball like in the NBA.
He was simming, Hudson. He was simming to the finals every year. That's bullshit. I don't
11
want to
goes-
hear it.
Crazy. Let me tell
I
you
don't wanna
five.
hear it,
He
bro.
really was though. He really was.
Dude, he had like
swimming to the
he had
finals.
like I swear to
That's
God,
true.
I
He had a
swear to
bye
God,
with 8 teams.
dog, I swear to God, his team had like 12 Hall of Famers. How the fuck does that even happen? Like in that era.
Yeah, but then he's carrying the league too
What
at that
Hall
point.
of
Kevin
He was
Famers?
McHale
alive
coming off
where
the bench,
it's at.
dude.
He was a players coach also. Like, come on, man, you gotta give respect
This is
to
like
OG.
if T-Mac in his prime
Coach
joined
from
up
the
with like
bench.
fucking I don't fucking know.
It'd be close, but
like,
I
out of the
think to
17 other
crack
Hall
that
of
top
Famers.
10, you'd have to win 4 to 5 chips.
You cut him and hire him as a coach. Then how about that?
I think Will Chamberlain has a better chance of
Why is
getting.
Bird in the top
Not
10?
the-
Where's his
Okay,
Okay, so what
4 to 5?
about Will?
Why
What
is
about
Bird
how do you
not-
look
why is
at
Bird
Will?
in the top 10?
Because we only talk
Yeah,
about
if
Bill
a nigga's
Russell.
averaging 50 points and 30 rebounds,
Okay,
Okay.
So
How
who do
many
you think's
chips the
better,
nigga has?
Hudson, Will or Bill? Who you think's
I think
better
Bill's better
player
because he
overall?
beat Wilt in his era. So
they had it, man.
I
They
got
say
12
it
points
was
per
a Bill.
game.
50 points,
Yeah, but
20 rebounds, 50
he
rebounds.
still lost to
I don't
Bill
know.
Russell 11 damn times.
He versed the super team in his era. You understand that, right?
Okay, and Wilt still lost. He got 1 chip.
He Wilt versed the
I
super
like
team. You
how he's
understand that,
talking
right?
about this like he was there. Like
Back in my day.
Bro,
back in my day,
bro.
we didn't respect
guys-
Will. He couldn't get it done.
I-
He was a second round merchant.
Have you seen those? Have you seen those Duke Dennis like in the past pictures? It's like black and white, and Duke Dennis is just there, like
Yeah.
posted up.
haven't
Yeah,
seen
I was
that.
there. It's like Martin Luther King. Yeah, that was me. There's it.
Yeah, I mean, but if you're losing to Will Chamberlain, the only reason he's up there is because of his stats. That's the only reason he's top 10.
I mean, he
And
got
he-
MVPs.
he's
and
barely
shit,
up
too.
there.
It's-
Huh?
But it's like insane stuff. Like it's like not replicable stats.
It's like
Why
the
he's up
most
there? He
improbable
literally has
shit.
1 championship.
But his stats are like so like it's like
Did he
it's
win
like
one
2K stats.
championship?
Yeah,
won
he has
one
1 chip in the
championship?
Bill Russell era.
Yeah, he had one. He had one. But his
Oh man, I
numbers
might
is
have
like,
to knock him down. I thought he had like 2 or 3.
See?
Oh man,
The stats
but
are the
that
only reason
50
he's
point per
carrying-
game
he's getting
season is
carried.
crazy.
we
Hudson,
got
the
4
15 point per
MVPs,
game
bro.
season is crazy.
How many MVPs does Bill Russell have, bro?
Check. I actually don't know.
17.
Zero MVP.
17.
No, he has 5. I'm joking.
All right. see,
MVP
that's
for
another-
what? For playing for averaging 12 points
Bro,
instead
bro,
of.
how do you
Why are you
win MVP?
disrespecting him like he didn't do
No,
anything?
let me see this. No, let me see
Look
this.
at
Let me
Elgin
see this.
Baylor stats. Look at Elgin Baylor. He was him too.
Bill Russell. No, listen to this. Bill Russell won MVP averaging 16 points a game.
That's ridiculous.
You can't
Oh,
knock him for his
Bez,
era.
what year was that? Bez, what year was that?
Yeah, you can.
1960.
You can't.
He was
1960?
averaging 16. He was averaging 16 points, 24 rebounds. Okay, respect. Obviously he's a rebounding beast. He shot
Niggas is breaking.
Timeout. He shot 43% from the field as a center. 43. That's Jordan Poole like average.
He was getting rebounds. So
43% as a center.
what was the
With that many rebounds too,
24. Yeah, he's probably breaking
he
it
has
off.
had so many
Bez.
offensive rebounds from his own misses.
He was missing
Yeah.
on purpose. Yeah, probably.
that pad?
Bez, let me tell you this guy. Let me tell you this player stats, and let me tell you if they're better than Bill Russell's stats for MVP that year. Hold
Oh
on.
my god, 2 different. I guarantee 2 players. from
No,
different
no,
eras.
no, no. Same era. Same era.
Wait,
Same era.
wait. Gabe, reload it. I found a worse year. He averaged 14 points in 1964, and he won MVP again. 14
Damn.
points and
many
24.
You want
Even
to
less
know
rebounds.
this player? You want to know this player's stats in 1960? 35 points per game,
It's Will,
5
huh?
assists, 20 rebounds, 19.8 rebounds that year, 75% free throw, 43% field goal. This player averaged 35 and 20. And that year you're
Wilt?
saying Bill Russell won, right?
Yes.
Wilt?
That was Elgin Baylor. Not even
Yeah.
Wilt.
Elgin
So he,
Baylor.
so he
How many
yeah,
years
Elgin
did he
Baylor's
have?
like that. Elgin Baylor's like that.
He is like
But
He is.
also, Elgin Baylor was a part-time
Shouldn't
military
know.
man. I don't know if y'all know this. He was in the military when he was active duty, by the way.
Niggas have
Wasn't
Wasn't Bill Russell
part-time
playing
jobs.
part time? Wasn't Bill Russell part time too? I think
Yeah,
they all
16
were.
points per game, part-time hooper, but Elgin Baylor was
Okay, but
slinging
Elgin Baylor, just because he's a Laker, he's the better
36 and
part-timer.
20. Hudson, 36 and 20.
Okay, but Elgin Baylor
Same
would say
year.
Bill Russell.
Same
better
year.
than
Same
him.
year. Wilt 50 and 2020, bro. What do
No,
you
think
bro.
Elgin Baylor's
That
better?
year, by the
think
way,
Elgin Baylor's
that
better?
year that he won MVP, the Boston Celtics just were automatically in the Eastern Conference Finals. Like they didn't have to play a single game. They just went
How
to
does
the
that even
playoffs in
work?
the Eastern Conference Finals. They beat
I'm not too
the
sure.
76ers in 7 games, by the way. So they went to 7 games and then they made the finals and then they won that year.
That's
So
bullshit.
it's not like
I
this
don't
guy
know.
is like running through a gauntlet.
Yeah,
bro.
second round merchant.
He's not LeBron's basically like a
Gotta
Hall
give
of Fame
respect
pass
to
career.
where
Bill
it's at.
Russell.
You gotta give respect to OG, bro. player
I'm
code.
not
But
trying to-
okay, but see, it's not even disrespectful at a certain point to have context.
MVP. That's top 10 in my
I'm
book.
talking about the context. Hassan, I'm even
Yeah, adding
describing
context,
context
at a
in his
certain
year.
point, it's not. Yeah.
In his year, adding the context in his year is crazy.
Just to get to that top 10, I think you have to win at least 4 to 5 chips.
So where's Larry Bird? He has 3.
Okay, but then 3 MVPs. How many All NBAs does he have?
You said okay,
And
but
the-
I don't want to
and
hear.
the
You just
Magic
gave me a
also said
criteria.
the
Then you
league
said
too.
okay, but
Hudson,
One
I'm
of the
gonna
best
tell you
3-point
this.
shooters of all time.
I want to give you another statistic about Bill Russell so you can take into account. He made an All-Star team in the last season of his career. He averaged 9 points.
Well, I saw Dirk Nowitzki and Dwayne Wade get a legacy also.
Okay, that was a legacy. But Bill Russell, there's 6 teams in the league.
Okay,
He
well,
averaged
that's-
9 points.
how you
His
gonna knock
teammates
that on
averaged
him,
more
though?
points than him. Okay,
Well,
obviously,
depends.
I know
What
he's
year was
playing
that?
defense, but 19.
Did any of his teammates average more points than him in his MVP years?
Yes,
Maybe like Sam Jones.
John
Had to. He was
Havlicek did. In
Yeah,
that
but-
year I just read you, John Havlicek averaged 16 or something like that.
Damn,
I'm
that's
not
crazy.
saying he won't get knocked out. I think he will, but for now, he's in my top 10.
I don't want to. We're sitting here like I'm not trying to hate on him, but I'm just saying like to play like players nowadays. I feel like once they, even if they have less accolades or do less, the one thing they do accomplish to me is way more impressive because of the talent and the amount of teams and like compared to that era. Now, if we're talking about like Jordan when the league was full and stuff like that, you got good arguments because it's like
Nah,
okay,
we
now
got
we're getting
full, bro.
closer to modern era. But like in the 60s and stuff, when there was not even double-digit teams, that's when
I
it's like,
guess
okay,
they
now
set
Bro
up
was,
the
sim-
league
bro
where
was
it's at
simming
today,
to the
though.
playoff. Bro was simming to the finals.
They set
Hassan.
up the league to where it's
You
at
was
today.
simming to the.
I don't think the league would
Nah,
be where
you
it's
gotta
at
respect-
today for those players.
You can give him his respect and
Yeah.
also contextualize.
About 11 championships. You're not
the
gonna put a guy
basketball
in
skill
top
argument.
10 who's
he's a
won 11
pioneer. He's
championships
one of
ever.
the
Yeah.
OG pioneers for the game, but it's just like he's not one of the best players of all time. He's just
Bez,
one of
where is
the
he-
most
where is he your
important
high
players to the
ranking?
game.
Well, this is great.
Where
It's
is
not
he-
best.
Where is he
Like,
in your high?
obviously,
high top?
Giannis and Jokic are better than him
Like
as a
top
player.
20 probably, like
Like-
somewhere in the top 20.
Omari, what about you? Where's like he in like your best case scenario of greatness? If you had to think about it, you could take a sec.
15,
It's not
20 to me.
It's not the
15,
best player list. To me. It's the greatest player list.
it's greatest, but I'm
His
giving
impact
context in
as
that
a-
era.
as a- His impact on the NBA is greater than a bunch of
course.
players. So that's why he's
Yeah,
top
of
10.
course. He's like you said, he's a pioneer. I agree with that. I agree.
But I
I
think
say in the 15. So
Yeah,
I
I
think
agree.
even with the pioneer stuff, like I'll give respect. I guess if that's your main argument, then I can respect it. But if like you're going off the stats and what he did in his time as well, that's where you kind of lose me. Because like
Yeah,
I get
because
he
it's
did a
different
lot.
era though. Like he dominated in his era. 11 chips in his
He
era.
didn't
that's-
dominate his team.
11.
It was a
dominated.
team.
His
Hey,
team
team
he's part of the
domination.
team. He's
You
the
could
best part of the
substitute-
team.
Oh my god.
Hey, we
How
could
do I say-
run his back full circle because we talked about this at the beginning of the pod. So why aren't we giving Jason Tatum MVP? It's the same thing for Bill Russell. We're giving him all the credit
Different
for the
era.
Celtics doing what they're doing, but now you don't want to give Tatum the credit for leading his team to the #1 seed and stuff. So it's like
Because
you
there's
got
better
to pick
players
one.
in that. There's better players in the league, and they're showing that they're better than Jason Tatum right now.
But there was better players in Bill
Well-
Russell's era too. We just looked up the stats.
Elgin,
one person.
Wilt. Elgin Baylor's better than that fool. Like playing wise,
Oh, okay.
he's
I'm just
better.
talking about bro. Where's Elgin
He's
Baylor all
better.
time?
Well,
What
not
did
just
Elgin
that,
Baylor
there was
do,
more.
bro?
I gotta
players. There
think a
were
little
more
bit
players.
because he's
Players
still a
that
dog.
Bill Russell played with on his
Listen,
own
I'm
team
talking-
were arguably better.
Dude,
John
Elgin Baylor would
Havlicek
tell you that
Isn't
Bill
John
Russell's
Havlicek better than him?
Elgin
No.
Baylor would tell you that Bill Russell's better than
He
him.
averaged more points though. That's still like
Okay, so
Well,
points
factor
just
is-
equals everything.
no, but I'm just saying you should still consider it. Like
Will Chamberlain's the greatest player of all time.
who said that?
yeah,
That's
Just
also
saying
why we
points
can't
is
have him
everything.
because
Like,
of his era.
statistics are
Even though,
everything to you.
no, because
it's the same reason. Yeah,
it's the same reason. He averaged 50, but he averaged 50 where there were 8 teams when there was like barely any elite talent in the league. So we got to knock him down for that. It's the same
He
he
reason.
scored
scored
a
Bill
hundred-
he
Russell-
scored 100 on
Hey,
plans.
hey, low
we're
key,
going
Bob
in
Pettit's
circles.
also better than him too, stats wise. Bob Pettit
No,
destroys
come
him.
on, Bob Pettit.
does, he does. No, I'm not even playing.
I'm not talking about
I'm
this.
not
You
even
think
playing.
Bob Pettit is better
I'm
than
not
Bill
even
Russell?
playing.
Bob Pettit was
Bob
the first
Pettit-
NBA
no, no.
player.
No, I'm not even playing you. There's a stretch where he averaged 30 plus, 17. Bro, he was demon, bro. He was a
All
demon.
with
Okay,
his
so he's
right
better than
hand.
Bill
bro.
Russell?
He had one MVP, another
That's my
MVP. He was
question.
top 2, top 4, top
Why
3. He
would-
was
no. Bob
no.
Pettit
I'm
is
reading
too
where he was
far. I
ranked.
can't-
I'm
Yeah,
reading
is
where
he
he was
better than
ranked
Bill Russell?
as player. Dude, he averaged 30 plus. Like
No,
what you
stop
wanna-
calling
Question.
me Bob
You're
Pettit.
dodging the question. Yes or no?
a better player, yeah, but not greater.
Okay, this guy. I'm done talking about this.
Listen, if someone
you
averages
lost me.
31 and
You
6,
lost me
if he
there,
averages
Gabe.
31 and 20 in his era, he's better than that
Gabe,
fool. I don't
You
care.
stole,
Yeah,
bro.
you're
You
racist
stole.
at this point.
It's
You're
not.
racist
I'm
at this
playing-
point, right?
You have to pick players in his era. They're better than him. but they're not greater because they didn't win
I'm
11
not
chips.
arguing that.
I'm saying that. That's why I'm not saying Elgin
You
Baylor's
don't
greater.
know Bob Pettit is not greater. You don't even know anything. You know
I
a
didn't
single
say he's
move
greater. I
Bob
said he's
Pettit did.
better.
You
I
don't
said
know one
he's
move
better.
Bob Pettit did.
I
Name
said
one
he's better.
move.
Like this.
Like you can't. That's what I'm saying though. Like
No,
if
no,
you're-
he's better, but
you-
not
you don't-
greater.
You can't say that though. You can't even say that he's
can.
better. How?
Yeah.
Can. He
Based off
has
what?
better stats accumulated.
But the context matters in those situations too. Like Bob Pettit played on the Hawks, probably, who had like 2 players that we knew. So like,
The Hawks.
So Will Chamberlain's the greatest player in Gabe's
Bob
mind
Pettit,
ever.
Bob Pettit was an all-star every year of his career.
so was Bill Russell, and he averaged 9 points one of those years.
2
So we can't
MVPs, rookie
include
of the
that.
year. Bob Pettit has
Okay, I'm done
11
talking about this.
What are we
all-stars.
talking about, bro?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bob
You guys-
Pettit
he's
has,
talking.
Bob Pettit has
No more Bob Pettit arguments. You don't know nothing
has
about
one
Bob
chip.
Pettit.
11 All-NBAs, NBA top
I
75.
guarantee he hasn't even
Oh,
watched one single
also-
highlight of Bob Pettit in his
Bro,
life.
when I asked
Also-
that question in trivia, I asked who was the first ever NBA MVP. He did not know that it was Bob Pettit. So you
I was
cannot
close,
tell me
though.
shit about
I was
Bob
close.
Pettit.
I was close.
He's
I
the
said
Pettit.
Bob
You said
Cousy.
Bob Cousy.
That was close.
You got a Bob.
He played with Bill
Half the
Russell.
league was named Bob at that point.
Oh God,
Bob's
That's
and
the only
Roberts.
name. Yeah,
Robert.
Bob.
Bob and Robert.
Robert
Hey,
Parrish.
they were not creative in the 1960s with the names back
Yeah, they
then.
had like 5 names. Just as
Now we got
Alex English.
yeah.
Wait, when did Alex
No,
English
we
play?
got
That guy was a
Ja.
demon too. Let me go check Alex English's stats.
We got
better
Demetrius
than Bill
Morant.
Russell.
All right, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Anything
Listen,
else there
how
we
much do you think Alex English
I'm not
averaged?
going down the
Hey,
the 60s.
hey,
rabbit
clip
hole.
these. No, for real though, clip these like old fashioned start bench cut because I feel like they do numbers because nobody talks about like the old players like Bob Pettit, Bill Russell.
All right.
All right, start bench cut.
I feel like they do
Elgin
numbers.
Baylor, Bob Pettit,
I'll put
or
it in
Bill
black and
Russell.
white too.
Yeah, we
No,
yeah,
yeah.
okay,
Just
how
say a
about
bunch of them and we'll use all of them. We don't have to do that. Bob Cousy, Bill Russell,
that?
Sam
Jones.
Elgin
Jones.
Baylor. Elgin
Yeah.
Baylor.
Oh yeah. No,
Anything
for real.
else?
Next time I'll come with some real ones. Like I'll try to
Alright.
think. I'll try to ask some old heads
Pete
on
Maravich.
Twitter. Yeah.
Ooh,
Who's
we
the
talking
I like
old
this
Pistol
head?
second
Pete.
thing we did.
Yeah,
Talking
Pistol
Pistol
Pete.
Pete.
Yeah.
Drazdon Petrovic, Tony
Jerry
Kukoc.
West.
Have you guys seen Flight's top 100 list, bro? It's a good watch.
I'm not even going. Nah,
Okay,
I
I
He
know
got,
it's good.
he got
You
Wemby
have
like
to
top
watch it.
20.
Oh
I
my,
didn't
you
watch
have
it.
to
Yeah,
watch it.
I knew it was gonna be some bullshit, dude. Like,
But we
I
have to
just
watch it
didn't
because
watch
it's Flight. You have to watch it.
No, there was one
It's
that
a
was
long ass
crazy.
video too.
It was like Monte Ellis and then like Dwayne Wade like below him. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about?
Paul George is
I
top
know.
14.
Yeah.
Paul George is top 14.
This is
all
funny.
time. It's crazy.
Wemby is 6. Wemby is 6.
Yeah, Wemby
I know,
was
I've seen that.
crazy.
Oh, you know the guy that he talked about a guy that passed away. I forgot his name. Rest in peace. But like he talked about it doing like the top like 30, and then he's like he has not played a minute in the NBA, and then everyone's like that Flight.
Oh,
They should make
Len
a top-
Bias. He put Len Bias in there, which is
Oh, that's
insane.
crazy.
He goes, if anybody knows ball, you know he didn't play a single minute in the NBA. But and then everyone's like, Flight, if he didn't play a minute in the NBA, how is he a top 100 NBA player? Dog, yeah,
But what if? Like,
That's
what if he
facts.
played? What if he never passed away?
I'm
Nah,
surprised.
but he's
I'm-
making a top 100 NBA player list. Like,
Bro, the fact that he made that list and post, I respect Flight. The fact that he posted
Bro,
the list, I respect.
And to be honest, bro, like I know Len Bias was like a highly touted prospect, but I'll be real, I haven't even seen a single college footage of that dude. So I don't even know what he was good at. Like I don't even know like, what
How
type
does
of-
Flight know of this guy's name? How does he know?
Oh,
Yeah,
because
how
he's
does
one of
Flight
the
even know
biggest,
he's
like,
in
what
it?
if-
if you knew early 2000s, everybody knew.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Flight.
It's just a crazy story. Like imagine if
Yeah.
nowadays, like if fucking Paolo Banchero just died like before the draft. You know how crazy that would be? Imagine
Yeah.
back then though. That's exactly
That's
what
a good
happened. The
take, bro.
number
That was
one
a good
pick
take,
just
bro.
died.
Not
Yeah.
even Paolo, like, because Len Bias is like Paolo
Supposed to be
is
better than LeBron.
obviously he's a
type.
first.
Wemby,
yeah,
like
obviously he's a
Wemby
first
type
call,
shit.
but yeah, it'd have to be like
Oh
a
my God.
generational talent.
Yeah, they're
That's
saying that
just
he was
as
better
soon
than
as he
Braun,
gets
like
drafted,
the best
like-
player I ever played, type of thing. Players were saying that
I'm
about
still
him.
putting Wemby top 10 all time.
This
Nah,
guy.
get out my face. I mean,
All right, we can
eventually
end it there.
maybe. Yeah, eventually maybe, but for now, that's
Not
not
now.
be talking.
Yeah. Jordan Poole, top 10.
10 all
Jordan
time.
Poole.
Jordan
Should-
Poole or
Oh!
Bill Russell?
I have a new start bench cut. I got a new one.
No,
I got a new
no
one.
more, no
No,
more,
no,
no more.
No,
Save
no,
it
this is
next
the
one.
old
Save it
one.
next
Same players, old one, same
All
players.
right, rattle it off so you can clip it later. Go ahead.
Start bench cut now. Jordan Poole, Tyler Hero, or Austin Reeves. Hudson, can I hear what you're gonna pick now?
I'll start Tyler Hero, bench Austin Reeves, cut Jordan Poole.
Me too. That was easy. That was really easy.
Yeah, he thinks Austin Reeves
But
is better
remember,
than Tyler
remember,
Hero. which is
remember what the
ludicrous.
answers were before?
No.
Poole, I'm sure you
Yeah,
saw
Poole. Yeah. Jordan Poole is probably on Hudson's bench, but we can all agree that's L take now.
He's a cutter now.
Also,
I
means
still
better
start
than
Tyler
JT.
Hero.
I'm gonna be
also
fair to
leads
Jordan
teams.
Poole, though. I'm gonna be fair to Jordan Poole. Like, if he was still on the Warriors, it would be a lot closer. I think. Like, he wouldn't
Yeah.
look this bad. So it would be
Same
like
here.
a debate.
He didn't get
still.
knocked out.
No, he'd be.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, even
maybe.
last year, Poole was not that good. He was on his down year
Yeah,
again.
Well, man said if
you
he
know?
didn't get
That
knocked
was at
out,
the end
he'd
of the
be
year, though, not at the
starting.
beginning.
That's it for my
I
start.
mean, his
bench
whole
cuts.
year was pretty rocky, but didn't he only average like 16 or something
No, like he averaged 20.
last year?
Yeah,
Yeah, he was bad efficiency,
really?
but I think he
yeah, bad
averaged 20,
efficiency,
yeah.
but
It was
yeah,
like really bad.
It was bad. It was like back to rookie year type. Well, not really, but like he was shooting bad from three mostly. It was like
yeah,
30%.
he just had high volume, so
Oh,
and he's playing with 30 himself.
I think though it goes to show that like just because somebody goes on a different team doesn't mean their numbers are necessarily going to go up because they get a lot of
Yeah.
attention taken away from the star players. so
The
they
moves
get easier
this
looks.
guy was doing though was kind of it was insane. Like I never expected this to happen. I thought he'd keep it up.
I think
Yeah.
the move thing is more of a confidence
this
thing.
drop
I feel
off.
like
You
I
know?
feel like the fact that he's a number one option, like he doesn't feel confident doing those moves. But like when he was on the Warriors, you know, he would come in against backups. Like he probably was feeling himself, you know what I mean? But now that he's against Kawhi Leonard and Jaden McDaniels every night,
That's
probably
fair. He has
doesn't
so
even
much
feel
freedom
it.
on the Warriors too. Like I remember at the beginning of the season, you remember the movie he did on KP where he like looked at him, walked back, and shot it through and got blocked.
Oh yeah.
Like
Oh,
I
yeah.
think he had that confidence and instilled in him, and then once he started seeing how dumb the moves were, like stopped doing them.
I remember against the Pistons, he did that one like pump fake. He got him in the air. Then he waited. He did the up and under, and he still got blocked.
By Wiseman, I remember that.
Oh man, Wiseman.
Yeah,
It
man,
could've been.
it's a sad case. Like even if he didn't elevate, like this drop off has been insane. Like he didn't even stay at the same level. It's just like
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It has to be the punch, some psychological thing. I don't know.
yeah, that's what I do. Honestly, yeah, like I feel like
Or-
psychologically, like
It's
but
a
not
mix
just
of
the punch, but
everything.
the embarrassment. Like
I feel like it's a mix of the punch, the fact that he got traded, and the fact that he's on one of the worst teams in the league. I feel like all three of those things contribute to this one gigantic fall off of a season.
Also, we also
Yeah.
said this before too. We're like, oh, people have to start game planning around him now, like because he's their theoretical best player at the time, and
Yeah.
you know he's not
Yeah,
like
I
a
mean,
third,
yeah.
fourth guy anymore. So you have to worry
The
about
skill's
Jordan
still
Poole.
there to score. Skill and volume is still there to score, even if you're getting game planned against. Like
But he's missing shots. He's not hitting good shots. So
Yeah. there's more to it.
just like me at LA Fitness, bro. You know.
I mean, yeah, Steph Curry's gravity's not there. It's a lot harder to get buckets, huh?
Yeah.
Still, the skills. I still think the skill is there to at least have 20.
I just
yeah,
feel like a
That's
big
at
thing
most
with
right
this-
now.
It's gonna be crazy.
I feel like the situation is just not helpful because like he went from one of the best systems in the NBA to literally no system at all. So it's like
Yeah,
that's
Yeah.
not.
that is
I
not.
feel like if
shadow.
at least they had a system to help him get good shots. I'm not saying he'd be averaging 30, but like he'd be averaging 20 at least. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
it's like there's no system, there's no playmakers. Like he's supposed to be the playmaker when really I feel like he's better if that's like his secondary duty. If he's mostly focused on scoring and like play make off of the scoring, you know, getting aggressive and kicking out and stuff. I don't think he's
Yeah.
like a real point guard like that. Like so, and they're asking him to do that, which I don't think is his role.
Yeah, I feel you. That's a good analysis.
well, yeah, hopefully he improves.
Yeah,
We'll see. I did title this podcast about Jordan Poole, and we did talk a lot about him, but
Yeah, as we should, because this fall off needs to be studied, as they say.
yeah,
Yeah.
him and Ben Simmons, both of them, crazy.
Oh, brother, don't get me started on that bum.
I just can't believe Ben Simmons. Like I was watching them the other day, he literally doesn't like look
Do
at the
anything.
rim. Like literally,
Yeah.
it's just
I
so
was
crazy.
telling you, like he impacts the game without looking at the rim, but like at this point, people know he doesn't look at the rim. So how much?
Yeah, now it's a
games does he
knock. It's
really
not even
impact?
like
Like
it's not even
they
like,
can't.
oh, he's unselfish. Like
Yeah.
nah, he's just not even looking.
Actually, we didn't talk about this briefly, but the Nets fired Jock Vaughn.
Oh yeah.
They fired
yeah.
him. I guess they didn't believe in him. But when
Who
I was
cares?
watching, I was watching the game just to see like, oh, how they played differently. Dude, the new coach got Ben Simmons standing in the corner for one of the plays. Like, what the fuck is he gonna do there? They're not even gonna pretend like he's not there. What kind of player are you running?
You gotta have him like he's great in transition, and then like obviously assisting.
You can't
He
always be in
needs to, like,
transition though.
He needs to score.
There
That's the
should
basic.
never be a possession where he doesn't have the ball in his hands or is not setting a screen. Because like
Yeah,
if he's
he's
not
useless.
doing that stuff, he's
He's
useless.
useless.
Yeah.
So
I think he's really good at doing those two things, so he should have the ball regardless because that's the only thing he's good at. So
it just
What's
sucks
how
because
many
like
minutes does he play? How many minutes does he play a night?
that's
right
I
now
was
he's on
about to say that.
restriction, so like
I was
20.
about to say
Yeah,
that. No, I don't even think it's that. I think I don't think they play him enough minutes because he's such a negative on offense, at least scoring wise. They're like it's just a liability to keep him in for longer than 20 minutes a game because it's like at some point
No, he's
the
actually on
defense.
restriction. They have to play him because they're paying him first off. But
Well,
I know for
I
a
don't
fact
think
he's
I think we're past that. I think his contract is like on
Bad.
the back end of it. Well, it's bad, but it's on the back end of it. So like I don't think like you don't have to like he's gonna be off the books in a year or two. So I don't think it's like that issue anymore.
Well, I think
Obviously
reason
the
I think-
injuries.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say obviously the injuries is hindering him, but I also just feel like he's such a negative on offense that it's like it's a liability to be playing him at that point. Because I've even seen games this year where they do hack a bench strategies, like they'll literally force
Yeah,
him to
I
go to
see
the
that too.
line.
Against the Celtics, I saw that. Yeah,
Yeah,
But
he
I
won't make
think
it. He
it's
will
like-
not make it.
they think he can be what he was and before, and I think he could possibly do that. He just needs to get more games under his belt. I think because of the injuries, we
If he
haven't seen
doesn't
him
try to
actually force back to what he was as the 76ers. So
honestly,
he's
I
getting
feel,
Getting
like,
back to that.
I feel like he's just hindering himself. Honestly, like he's never gonna be as good as playmaking as he was if he's not a scoring threat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if
He
you're not
averaged
looking for the
17 once.
basket, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but he probably was doing a much better job as a playmaker at that time too, because people are scared of he's gonna go to the thing, then you could dish it off. But if no
Yeah.
one thinks you're even gonna look at the rim, like you're not gonna average as many assists as you possibly would. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Which is crazy to think about.
It's a
But
really
it's
good
like
point too. I haven't had
shooting more
nobody
would
says that.
lead to him having more assists. Like
because that's
Yeah.
the same issue with like Vando and like these Lakers players that are one dimensional. It's like it's because they don't respect him. You know, it's a lot harder for the other guys to score. But it's like it's the same thing with Ben Simmons. Like your playmaking is not even going to be what it was because nobody respects you, and a lot of that is like you have to get aggressive to kick out to open shooters and things like that. So
yeah.
I think it'll start to come back to him naturally as he plays more minutes. And
I just don't get like I know it's a mental thing and whatever happened, but it's like I don't get how he can't understand it. Like it's not even about him at this point. It's like the team needs you to be aggressive for us to be better. You know what I mean? It's not like it's fuck you average. We're past you trying to be this all-star level player again. Like the team
Shoot
needs
the
you
damn
to
ball.
win. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Just
so it's
play
like,
ball.
I get the whole mental in your own head type of situation. You know, you could be going through a rut and not want to shoot, but it's like even if I guarantee you the team is telling him like we need you to shoot, and it's like he's still not doing it. They're telling him like we don't care if you miss, we don't care if you don't, are not hitting these shots. We just need you to be aggressive. But even then, like he's still not shooting the shots. So it's just interesting how that works. I don't really know what these athletes be going through mentally, but
Yeah,
Shit,
it's like at this point, it's been years.
shoot
like,
the ball. I don't know what
Yeah.
mental aspect of you just throwing the ball up is there. I don't
It's
know.
like
It's
how do you even want to hoop and then not score? Like I feel like
Yeah.
everybody else the
God,
issue is
right?
opposite. You know what I mean? Like everyone else the issue is opposite. Everybody wants to fucking get some buckets and score and not do anything else. But it's like the only nigga come around just doesn't want to shoot. Like
it's
What
like the
about Tony
anti-JR.
Allen?
It's like the
What about Tony Allen?
anti-JR Smith.
yeah, like what are
Yeah.
we doing here? Like
He's out there running
anti Jalen
miles,
Green.
running laps.
Oh, Tony Snell.
You're right. Everybody like wants to put the ball in the basket from freaking first time playing basketball to the end.
Literally.
You want to score some points. But this
If-
guy doesn't
if-
look at the rim, just passes the ball. Like,
Even Draymond shooting threes. Like
If Ben Simmons ever played with Kobe Bryant, he'd be 6 feet deep, bro. Kobe would have killed
dude,
him.
yeah, Kobe, yeah, facts. You seen that? Like it would have been Draymond on pool times 1,000. Like
Yeah, it
if he
would've
played
been
for the
over.
Lakers, he's pretty tough mentally though, because he's been through a lot. Like Philadelphia's a pretty bad fan base as well.
No, he ain't tough mentally because he couldn't take it, and it would never stop. Like the thing is, he was able to take it, but it's like the thing is like
he's still doing the same thing though.
KCP got him.
You always
he's
expect.
different.
KCP, he's my
Two-time champ.
role model for
Forever.
getting flamed on Twitter and just playing better and not complaining.
It's that forever love for KCP.
Yeah, everybody else, he's like the
I
only
miss-
thing. Everybody else just folds under the Lakers Twitter pressure. He was just like, all right, like you just
Yeah,
play
I even
better.
saw
win a
Patrick
chip."
Beverly talking about that the other day, saying that
Oh,
he
this
was
idiot,
on
dude,
Twitter
he's
as
an
much
idiot.
because the Laker fan base wants him to drop 30 every game.
No one wants
I
Pat
swear
Bev to
not
drop
a
30.
single-
I never saw a
guarantee
single
you can
tweet.
Scrub all of Twitter, scrub the entire thing of Twitter, and not a single person ever will said, "I want to see,
Dude, but
I want to see
Laker
Patrick
fans will
Beverly
say
drop
something
30."
in person too, bro, and stand on business.
No, Pat Bev
What?
though. Wait, what? Say it again.
I said Laker fans will say it in person too, even if you're not on the internet.
yeah.
They'll say it,
Oh yeah,
stand on business and games.
yeah. They don't care.
Yeah.
As you can see,
like,
as you can see on me on TikTok.
Pat Bev is funny, but like he's the type of guy that's just going to defend like whatever he's recently like loyal to. So like if he's on the Sixers, he going to defend the Sixers. If he's on the Bucks, he going to defend the Bucks and shun everyone else. So it's like as soon as he switches teams, his loyalty flips. Like if he got traded again to the Heat, he'd be like, Dame, he can't guard me. He go right back to that shit. So it's just like
it's good. That's how you survive in this league, bro. Loyalty.
He's 100 wherever he's at.
Like her beefing joins Westbrook. Oh man, he's one of the best teammates I've ever had.
yeah.
He got to squash beef on every team he goes because he be talking shit to everybody.
Literally.
But he's real though. He's when he comes like 100, let's go. But then when he's gone, fuck you.
Yeah.
It's not real though. He just be like, that's just his personality. He just be talking shit to everybody. And when he's on their team, he's like, I mean that shit.
You gotta pass it up. Yeah, you gotta be like, yeah, I wasn't know.
Hey man,
And
you gotta
on
do
the
what you
pod, and on
gotta
the
do
pod.
to keep your life in the league, bro. It's
We should
I
working.
Patrick
respect the
Beverley on
hustle
the
though.
pod.
I definitely
Yeah,
respect the
gotta
hustle
respect
because like
He made his own brand. Honestly, at this point, that's the only reason he's still on teams. Like, like,
yeah, I mean,
like
he's
his
a dog
name and his brand. You know what I mean? Like,
His grit,
Yeah.
his grit.
because it's not really showing up on the court anymore. If we being 100.
he had some good
What-
games this year as a Sixer.
He's
ain't gonna
hot.
lie.
Yeah, he had like a
Yeah, like
26.
he has games every so often. But I'm saying like as the caliber player he is now, like you could probably people
No, I
will
think
bank
it's,
on him over
yeah.
something else
Yeah.
just because of like his name and his appeal. Like
I mean
he
he's
has
like
dog
he's a
and
minimum
a
guy
voice.
for a reason, right? Like
Yeah.
he's not making
Yeah.
Alex Caruso money. He's
Yeah,
making
More
that's
of
true.
the like
That's
leadership
true.
aspect that he's like a dog, and then he's a
Yeah,
vocal
he gives
leader
you his
for the
heart
Yeah,
and
that's
he's
what
a
I'm saying.
dog.
Yeah.
He's
That's
worth
why
he's
they
worth
know.
a min though. He's worth a min. I'll say that.
Yeah,
No, for sure.
100%.
What you're getting
No.
for a min,
No, the min is what Omari said. It's off the
Yeah.
brand, like that grit and grind, that pest,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
strictly
like-
off the fact that's his reputation. Like people
it's
are gonna
worth
start,
it.
even if he's really not like the defensive prowess isn't like what it was on the Timberwolves and stuff. The fact that like he still has that name to live up to, and people are gonna still associate him with that, and just
Yeah,
because he has all the antics,
His
it's gonna look
reputation.
like it's gonna look like he's playing
Oh,
defense
God.
because he's yelling and like
Yeah.
up in their face and shit.
oh, sometimes
Yeah.
it works. It'll work on people who are like weak-minded, which there's a lot of weak-minded people in the NBA.
You know how many times I've seen Patrick Beverley like get up in some dude's face and get blown by right away? But that should look
Yeah.
tough. That should look tough when he's
You look good.
in his pants and
Yeah,
stuff.
like-
Like it look good.
It's like
You're
it's
like,
facts.
oh my god,
though.
he's going so hard.
Gets $1 million a
you're
year
saying-
for it.
He's
So.
saying Pat Bev is entertainment only. He has no skill anymore.
He keep a job though. He keep a
He's
job.
acting.
a
He's
job.
acting.
Do keep a job. But, all right.
Yeah,
Anything
they were,
else?
yeah.
Be good.
We
Yeah, I
turned a
think
short
that's
pod to a
it.
long pod, boys.
It got
Okay, good
long when we
topics.
got to that. When we got to
The
that
Bill
star
Russell
bench
shit.
cut
The
with
Bill Russell shit,
Yeah.
bro. The Bill Russell shit was extra.
Okay,
When
you
I-
said Bob Pettit was better than him, so we have to stop that conversation.
Look at the stats, bro. Hey, TikTok. Hold on. Let me write a poll. Let me write a poll.
Now that shit was dead ass an hour because I was looking like when we were about to start that. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
we're gonna end soon. It was like an hour and 5 minutes, and now we're at
Yeah,
2
yeah.
hours.
Yeah, that was when we started the what ifs. I saw the
Yeah.
live.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I'm making
So
a
we-
poll. I'm saying
we
who's
definitely-
better, not greater.
Yeah, throw a poll up. Definitely clip them because I think the
Who's better?
old fashioned star bench cut. I'm gonna bring some real ones too next time because I think I don't see those.
Alright.
I just see the current day ones, but I think those would be fun.
Yeah,
Bill Russell or Bob Pettit, right?
I don't know, bro. You said that.
Pettit? You got it.
All right,
Let's see
I'm
if
gonna
real hoopers know. Real hoopers
Oh,
know.
I saw Kai Jones playing in the overseas.
Oh yeah.
Plays
I got
summer
Infinity Money.
You got to get back in the league, bro. They did that dude dirty, bro. I need to see
Yeah, I
him in
think
the
he'll
win
make
league.
it back. I think a
Oh
couple
god,
years
nigga was off the
overseas
perks
and
and
then
they just cut him.
yeah, that's
He
on
was
him.
just
though.
having fun too. Like,
He wasn't showing up to practice either.
oh, was
That's
he
true.
not?
That was
I
after
didn't
they
know
was
that.
hating on him already though.
Yeah, maybe.
I didn't know it. No, I changed my mind. Never mind. I thought he was just being silly and like they cut him for it. I didn't know he was actually not
I
going to
think he wasn't
practice.
showing up to like responsibilities and stuff.
Oh
too.
yeah, no, that's definitely understandable then.
No, but I think that was after the whole like sweating and then like the players being like, oh, I don't know what's up with bro. And then I think after that he stopped going to the practices.
Well, I mean, Grant Williams got traded for being goofy and fat, so
Oh
Oh
my
yeah,
God.
I can get that too.
you fat and annoying.
Shit, he about to get cut.
Yeah, you can't be both, man.
Dude,
That's so
every
crazy.
time I think about Grant Williams now, I think about like when Kyrie was looking at him sideways.
I think of the poll. I think of that Grant Williams poll.
Come on, man. Come on, bro.
Oh man. Yeah, nah.
That's hilarious.
Right.
I think that,
He looks
I think we
goofy,
could
too.
wrap it
That's
up for the
insane.
episode today.
Yeah. Shout out Kai Jones. Shout out
Yeah,
Infinity
play some
Money.
Kai Jones.
Oh yeah, on the outro, let's
got
do it.
Infinity Money.
We gotta get that back.
Let's give some respect for the GOAT. Kai Jones. Hopefully he's
You gonna
back
take
in
us
the
home?
league soon. Hey Kai, is that you? Shout out to Kai Jones. Shout out to BDL. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Ball Don't Lie. Let us know how you feel about Bill Russell in the comments. We out.
Here.
Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah.